Welcome to episode 2 of the tier list video. We're going to go through the last three colors in the set, which are red, blue, and steel. So, this should be interesting. I would like to preface all of this by saying, uh, this is our opinions, so some of these cards may be wrong, but really this is going to be 100% accurate, and everything we
This is
say
exactly what the
is
meta will shape up to be.
exactly
Yeah,
that
pay
Ana
attention
that
because
Ana up there
we
is
see
Yeah.
the future.
right.
Yeah.
Grandma Willow belongs in has a home tier. But with that, we're just gonna get started. Sorry, the Wreck-It Ralph is a little small, but everything will go back to regular size once we get to all of the rest of the cards. But we're gonna start off with a fairly controversial one. We have Wreck-It Ralph. Ben, if you want to read it off, we can
Yeah,
start.
Wreck-It Ralph is a 7-drop uninkable 3/4 that quests for 3. He has boost 1, and the first ability powered up, this character gets +1 attack for each card under him, and then Who's Coming With Me? When this character is banished, banish all characters with attack equal to or less than the attack he had in play. So
So
it's a board wipe.
yeah, so I'm gonna bring him up here to the top. It's not where he belongs, but just to show him. Um, this
Um,
card,
I think it's not terrible. I it needs a lot of cards to make it good.
yes. So, like, if it is really good, it could be in Has a Home, but
Yeah.
I think it's ranging from pretty bad to not terrible. Just as a refresher, our tiers are meta defining, which will be the things that we remember from this set as the thing that made this set happen. Uh, Staples will be in most of these decks. Has a Home are for, like, specific decks. Not terrible, kind of speaks for itself. Pretty bad also speaks for itself. And then unplayable speaks for itself. So, I think Cobra Bubbles down there kind of explains the tier.
Yeah, perfectly.
So Wreck-It Ralph, we're saying could range from D tier to B tier, but not any higher.
I think it caps at C tier, personally.
I'm just gonna say it. I think it's pretty bad. That's my vote.
Oh no.
What do you think?
Ivan?
I want it to be good. I'm very close to it has a home. I'm so close that
Wow.
it has a home.
Wow. I mean, we could
I
go
know. I'm
middle
gonna put with
ground.
not terrible. I'm
Okay.
gonna go with not
Yeah.
terrible.
We could do middle ground.
It averages out.
Austin also pointed out that Ben is always correct when he
Look,
comes with when
I'm just saying, I know where the card's going to land.
right. This, like I said, this is where these cards will end up
This is exactly how the
as the
meta will
meta.
shape up.
Yeah.
There's no argument. We just know.
Ben actually works for the
Anything in C
company.
and lower,
I
just
actually
when you pack
were
them,
correct.
throw them
Yeah,
away.
just
Right.
throw them
Basically.
away.
You're never gonna need them. Even though Ivan's gonna use this card that's down here in the corner. The this one right here.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Battle
going
Ram?
to? I already am.
Oh no. This set's not even out yet, please. Alright, moving on to our next card. Scrooge McDuck. Ben, why don't you
Two
go ahead
cost.
again? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 cost uninkable, 3/3, quest for 1. Boost 1, his ability counting coins. This character gets +1 attack and +1 willpower for each card under him. Um, I mean, not terrible.
Okay. I think this card is interesting. 2-drop on Inkable 3/3 is like Calhoun's stat line basically, but with potential upside. I'm just not sure because of the uninkableness. I think not terrible is probably a fine spot.
Ivan?
I like him.
I figured this would be a
He's
card you would like.
I like him. He curves really well and can combo in with other cards that put cards underneath. So
What What
Yes,
deck do you see this card being in?
he could be. It depends on the build. He could be in Ruby Sapphire, Ruby Amethyst.
That
I
was
was
going to be
thinking
my
Ruby
question.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
I was also thinking Ruby Amber because you could just beef them up to then use Ohana's
Yeah,
family.
I mean, you're playing
exactly.
Willow and Ruben on two, though, right? You don't really want to be
Yeah.
playing this
You don't
card.
necessarily have to play this on 2 though, because you could play
You
it
could
on
play it on
3
three,
and
and it, so
Yeah,
if
you
or
could play it
yeah,
on
boost
true,
it.
three. He's a
true, true,
four
true,
four on three,
Yeah.
which we like
true.
4/4s on three.
We love 4/4s on 3.
Yes, yes, we do.
What about a 5/5 on four?
Yeah, I mean, it scales,
So
which
like,
is
I
nice.
like it. I
We'll see.
like
Yeah.
it. I would put it at it has a home. That's my vote.
Yeah, but we're gonna we have to go with the trend. I already voted not terrible, and Ben is always right. So moving on to our next card, Donald Duck. One drop 2/2.
Vanilla. Classic. So unplayable.
Right.
Actually,
I'll put it right next to our Pua. Does it have a
He
shift?
has a shift target.
pretty bad
Ooh,
because he has the shift.
true. So just like our,
The Pie Slinger.
where is he? Somewhere.
Wait,
Oh,
doesn't
I
Green
think
Donald shift?
Yeah, green has a shift target.
He's a shift too, no?
the one that is seeing play in
Let you
green blue.
draw each turn. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe red green a thing. We'll
I
put him in
mean,
pretty bad
Red green
still.
is a thing.
oh, it's shift 3, not shift 2. But still,
Oh well,
not terrible.
I think pretty bad is
Yeah, pretty bad's a good spot for it to
fine.
land.
I
It's
mean, by
kind of
himself, pretty bad, sure.
he's basically unplayable.
No, no.
No, no.
Sorry,
He's pretty bad.
he's pretty bad. All right, Taurus Bulba.
What'd you call me?
Bulba.
This card is pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
A 3-drop inkable 5/3. I think it's
Yeah.
fine. I think
Yeah.
it's not terrible, but
I think it's pretty bad.
I mean,
I'm
there's an
thinking of
argument for decks that have
oh, any benefit from a character with 5 or strength,
with five or
with
yeah,
5 or more
exactly.
strength. I guess
yeah.
that's fair.
Now this
Our new
this is a
version of
card.
Maui.
Copper, 6 drop inkable, sorry. 8/5 with Rush and Reckless. This, my
Not
good
bad.
sir, has a home.
I am agreeing with Ben.
I think this is a
I'm
great
okay with
card
that.
for red blue. I think this is like a very good card for that.
Yeah, I
I
think
actually think it's a pretty good card for Ruby Amethyst too.
that was my other thing. Outside of those two decks, though, I'm not really sure. Like, maybe a red green deck
May
plays it, maybe.
I don't even know if well, you might play this
Red
in red
yellow?
yellow.
If you're
Yeah,
ramping up quickly? Yeah. Interesting. I think has a home makes sense, though.
Hmm.
I think there is a meta if red blue becomes prevalent where it could be staple.
yeah.
Moving on to the Mulan, ready for battle.
4 drop inkable, 4/3, quest for 2. First ability is Noble Spirit. If you have a character in play with damage, you pay 1 less to play this character. Second ability, Fighting Spirit. If you have a character in play with 5 attack or more, you pay 1 less to play this character. I mean, not terrible.
I
It's
think
a
it's
shift Mulan target, and it's a princess
Yeah.
and a hero. So there's like things you can do with it.
so.
I don't know. Not terrible. Sounds
I
about
mean,
right.
if you're playing it in red yellow, you have Aurora on turn 1, Fa Zu on turn 2. You can play this for 2.
Yeah, or you could literally just in tandem with the 5/3 that we just talked about, you're then if you swing in with that card and it only has damage on it, then you're playing this card for 2. And it's a four
Yeah.
three that costs for 2 for 2. Which is pretty good. I think that's probably pretty clunky. I know Austin likes it because it's a princess and it's a
Yep.
Mulan.
Yep.
So
And yeah,
it might have a
not
place
terrible.
in one deck,
I think
but
it's
not
not
terrible makes
terrible.
sense.
Yeah. It has a place in
Yeah.
Austin's deck, and that's about it.
princesses,
Alright.
by the way.
Yeah, princess, red, yellow
Maui.
princess.
Or mini
Maui,
Maui, kind of.
or as I like to call him, Trash Maui. 4 drop uninkable, 4/3 with quest for 2 and has rush. Um, it's not terrible. I just think the obvious downside is being uninkable.
I think. How much health does that new Sven have that we went over?
He's a 2/4.
He's a 2/4,
Yeah.
and he's swinging for 3. I think that just makes this card worse than him. But obviously, if you're not playing purple, I think this is a fine option, but you're also playing copper in red.
There's just so many other options besides Maui.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty
I,
bad.
yeah, I think it might be bad.
Here comes the goat.
Bazoo.
Wazoo. 2 drop inkable 1/4. Quest for 2 with the ability Battle Wound. This character enters play with 2 damage. You know what sets this card apart that people forget about?
Mentor?
The fact that he quests for 2.
Oh,
He's good aggro.
He's very good aggro for especially in red yellow. He has a very good home in that deck. Um, Besides that, he doesn't fit in any other deck. So you could say he has a home, but I would say not
not terrible.
terrible. Yeah.
I think I almost
Because
want to
you're
say
wanting,
pretty
I
bad.
guess you could play him in Ruby Amethyst also if you're doing the damage
Yeah.
moving
Oh,
stuff.
He's in
if you play
the
Mother Gothel,
Slinger
actually,
Dinger deck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I actually don't want to think about that.
Oh yeah,
But
Gothel on 3 with this now. Yeah, I don't hate
okay,
that.
not terrible.
Yeah,
I think almost has a home with
I
that
think it. Yeah, I
Ruby
was gonna say
I
Amethyst.
think it's
for
I think
me, it
it's
has a
almost
home.
has a home. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
I think it has a home. Move it up.
no, because it's not seeing play in red blue. It's I doubt this card would see play in a red green list. I think red yellow and ruby amethyst are like possibly the only ones it fits in.
Yeah,
That's
the 2 best
that's
decks
the
in
home.
format. So
All
therefore it has a
right,
home,
fine.
and I am right. So
Liquidator,
I
our
like this.
underdog card for this color.
Underdog for red. Yeah, 2 drop inkable 4/2 with the ability Underdog, which is if you go second, you pay 1 less to play this character on your first turn with Reckless. So he doesn't quest, but he is a nice, beefy boy to be going against aggro players.
I think this card's pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Outside
Who's
of
yeah.
going first or going second against aggro, I don't think this card is great.
Fair.
And that's
Yeah.
that's like one situation. I'm curious to hear your thoughts, but I don't know. The fact that it doesn't quest at all is kind of rough.
Just play the card that lets Reckless characters quest.
Or
Aladdin?
yeah, Aladdin has it. I think there's a couple other cards that give reckless characters abilities. I'm not sure. I just don't see it with this card.
I mean, it's nice to have if in that specific scenario,
Yeah.
going second against aggro.
It's a
It's nice
tech
to have,
card. Yeah.
but it's inkable and it's got some nice stats on it. But I'm trying to think of whose spot is he taking that doesn't already in Ruby kind of handle aggro a little bit because I could always just as easily go turn one um, Rafiki or turn one um, Royal
Right.
Guard, I think his name is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Royal Guard.
And then turn two, this same turn, either going Lumiere or
Hmm.
Diablo, uninkable.
Love me
So
some
like
Yeah,
Lumiere.
Ruby doesn't necessarily have trouble against aggro. I feel like Ruby's okay against aggro already. So
so like
um,
my only argument for this is like it's a 4/2 which hits like some things outside of like what everything else on 2 hits, but I think our 3/3s that quest for 1 are generally better than this
also
card.
reckless, not to be ignored because your opponent can play around
around it
that pretty
and make
easily.
him swing in. Yeah, true. I think this card's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Did I pick it up? No, I did not. Okay. Sorry, I'm switching between a couple screens.
Just for my official vote, I don't think it's pretty bad. It's just not terrible.
I disagree.
There's just other cards in competition with the slot.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Next card. Is it Alyssa or Eliza?
I want to say it's Eliza.
Eliza
Eliza, yeah.
Maza.
Eliza Maza. 3-drop inkable 4/4. With the ability Forever Strong, your character's attack can't be reduced below their printed value. And Stone by Day because she is a gargoyle. So if you have 3 or more cards in your hand, this character cannot ready. I don't know if we're having so much attack manipulation that it feels like this card is necessary.
And honestly, most characters' attacks aren't getting reduced, they're getting increased so they can be hit by World's Greatest
Or many.
or Mini. I it's a 3-drop 4/4, so it's Lexington stats, but it doesn't have that ability of hitting evasives. Instead of alert, it has this forever strong ability. I this card just confuses me. Like I'm not sure we're in a meta right now where this card sees any value. Like that first ability sees any value.
No, she just currently might be only valuable for her gargoyle attribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's a three
And
drop
then
4/4, so I don't think we can put
yeah,
her any lower than not terrible. That's my vote.
she could be in a ruby amethyst
Yeah.
gargoyle deck. But
All right,
like Bronx is so good too, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 6/4, I think, right?
Yeah.
and he's also a
With
three
reckless,
drop.
yeah,
With Reckless.
yeah.
Yeah, with
Yep.
reckless, it's like I'm not sure. There is also that card that takes away the stone by day abilities from these cards.
Oh yeah, let me just play Red Steel.
Yeah. Well, look. I was just trying to give
Well,
this card the benefit of the doubt. I think it's not terrible. I think we can't really put a 3-drop 4/4 lower than not terrible. That's inkable, obviously. But you guys can outvote me.
Ben,
I think it's not terrible. I don't think it's I don't think it's pretty bad or unplayable. But actually, I just don't know what I would play this in. Like
You
I don't know what I'm
I
slotting this in
figured you were
over.
thinking if it was pretty bad.
I think it's pretty bad actually. I don't know what I would play this in personally.
Ivan?
I'm gonna go with pretty bad. I'll go with pretty bad.
Oh, Ben is
Yeah.
right again. Oh my gosh.
You thought you could defy me?
Alright.
Aduna. Iduna? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
Elsa and
The
Anna's dead
dead
mom.
yeah, the dead mom. 2-drop uninkable 2/3 with evasive. She is a queen and a mentor, and she's storyborn. But the queen would be the relevant one out of those. I think this card is pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Uninkable cards are
Pretty bad.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's not terrible personally.
I mean, I guess, but I think I'd still rather playing the 2-drop uninkable 3/3 quest for 2
Yeah.
Diablo over this card.
I don't know. I just like the fact that it's a 2/3 body that's evasive.
I guess it does get a Dumbo trigger if you needed to.
Mm.
Um, I think it's pretty bad.
Evasive right now isn't insignificant.
No, but it's not
Yeah, but on turn 3, this
terribly
is getting
great
smacked
either.
with Horseman Strikes. If they don't have a character to play on
I
turn
mean, if you're
3.
wasting a Horseman Strikes on this card, that's probably good. I was just gonna say I'm swinging my Lexington into this, but then I'm not swinging my Lexington into Genie, so I guess maybe not terrible. Okay, Ivan, you've convinced me.
crazy.
Sorry, Ben. You didn't keep up your streak.
You remember that. I'm going to tell you to put so many more Uninkables in your deck.
Alright. The Dead Dad.
Dead Dad, 3-drop, Inkable, 3/4. Quest for 1 with Protective Instinct. While you have a Queen character in play, this character gets +2.
So essentially, if you have Iduna in play, he's a 5/4 on 3.
Yeah. Which we just
I mean,
tactically nuked to 5/3.
but he's a 5/4, wait. He's a 5/4.
Yeah.
Um,
I like him.
I like him
I
too.
think it's
There's a
pretty
lot of
bad.
I
queens in
mean,
the
you gotta
game.
think. There's a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of queens you could put this around.
I think,
Not terrible.
yeah, I think they belong right next to each other. Alright. Negaduck. 2-drop Inkable, 4/2, super villain.
Yeah. Vanilla. No
Those are
abilities.
just good stats, though.
They're
Yeah,
good
just a
set. The
4/2 on 2 is
Okay.
nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are liquidator stats.
Right. That we
Um,
just
and the
said
liquidator
stinky.
is right
But
here.
guess what? He
He has a
quests for
shift.
1. Liquidator doesn't.
True.
And has a shift target.
And a
Yep.
shift target. I think this brings him up automatically to not terrible, and then
Yes.
possibly has a home, but I think not terrible is where he's gonna land.
Yeah.
Alright, and then the shift, public enemy number 1. This is also what we call Austin.
This is what we call Austin in the group. 5-drop Inkable, 6/5, quest for 1, shift 3 with the ability Sticky Fingers. Whenever this character challenges another character, each opponent loses 1 lore and you gain 1 lore. So it's basically the Aladdin from chapter 1. Or just the Aladdin 2. 2 lore.
He is 2, I believe. He's also a 5/5, I think, and does he have a shift? Oh, and
He
he's also
does.
like a 7-drop or something. The fact that this
Yeah.
shifts on 3 and is a 6/5 is pretty relevant, I think. I think this card has a home.
No. I was gonna go with pretty bad myself, but I think we might have lost Ben.
Did we really? Oh no.
Nope,
Oh,
I'm
he's
here.
back.
All good. Yeah, this is just a worse version of the Aladdin. It comes out much quicker, but
That's the thing. It comes out so much easier. This
yeah,
is
because it's what his shift target's a 2-drop
is the
inkable.
it's the
Right.
2-drop, yeah.
Yeah, so it shifts the next turn. I don't hate it.
Shifts the next turn, gets you a lower. I think this card
I think
is
it's not terrible. It's a pretty not terrible card.
I'm gonna go with pretty bad myself.
okay.
I'm
Well,
going on
So
with
I had it all the
you'll
way
put the
up and
shift
has it home.
target above.
That's crazy. He's a 6/5 on 3. I think that's pretty good.
6/5 on 3
Okay.
that you gain lore manipulation.
Yeah,
but
but then he
only if you
gets World's
challenge.
Greatest. Okay, whatever. I think Not Terrible's a fine spot. I don't remember
Had he been a
ever
five
seeing this
six, by
card.
the way,
Had he been a
just a
five
quick thing.
six?
If he was a 5/6, so
I
good.
I don't think that's
It's just
true. No, I don't think that would have been the difference. I'm gonna be honest, because Along Came Zeus isn't the card anymore. It's um
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, which does the 1 less damage. I think the 6/5 is fine.
Okay.
Next.
I think he ends in Not Terrible. Next card, Hercules.
1-drop inkable 0/3. Quest for 1. Boost 2 with the ability Superhuman Strength. While there's a card under this character, he gets +3 attack. His tags are Storyborn, Hero, Prince, Deity, Whisper. That's a lot of tags for a stinky card.
I think this card is pretty bad.
I
Pretty
think
bad.
I think if they would have given him an extra lore pip when you boosted him,
Mm,
then
I'm
he would be not terrible.
I'm still not sure. He is then
Because they basically
a
just made him a worse Flynn
yeah. He's just a 3/3 that quests for 1
on
on
turn 2.
2.
Yeah,
I'm just playing
so
the Diablo over this card.
yeah.
I mean, deity might be relevant. But
To
probably
what,
not.
gets sniped by a sword? Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, true. All right, next.
Yeah,
Did I actually put him in the right spot? I didn't.
Yeah, you did pretty
No, I
bad.
did. Okay.
pretty bad.
Here's our shift target for Tragic Hero.
I said that when this came out. I can't believe this card is like 6 or 7 sets too late.
2-drop Inkable Beast. He's a 3/1 that quests for 1. He has Rush and the ability Dynamic Maneuver. Whenever this character challenges, if he's at a location, he takes no damage from the challenge.
This card is also pretty bad.
Um, Without something to shift on him, yes, I'd have to agree.
I think he might have a home.
You wow,
Oh my god.
wow.
What?
Explain, elaborate.
So, if they have an exerted character, he's basically deal 3 damage to something for 2.
If he's at a location.
No, he has
No,
rush.
you'll always deal 3
Oh, he'll
damage.
always deal 3
Yeah,
damage, but he'll die
that's what I'm
instantly.
saying.
That's
But
trash.
but but yeah, but I guess I'm viewing it as a smash, kind of.
He's viewing it as a utility card for red, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That can't be
but
sniped
deal
by.
3 I can deal 3 damage to something. Now, in a locations deck, which I haven't seen the potential of a locations deck yet, like maybe there is. Suddenly, he might be a deal 3 damage for free.
Mm,
So,
I just don't see it. This card,
I mean, you guys already outvoted me. I just wanted to say,
sure.
like, hey, he might have a home somewhere.
Uh, I just don't know. Like, the locations you're playing, like, you want to be playing library, and then you can't move him in the same turn. I don't know. I just don't
On
see
what
it
Well,
against
turn?
hero.
you wouldn't have a library down the turn you play him.
I mean, like, the
Like,
turn after
Yeah.
you play him. And then, like, you would want to
What?
move him.
No, you wouldn't play him
you wouldn't play him on
unless
2.
you're,
Yeah.
yeah. You only play
Right, that's
him if you
horrible.
need to
Like,
deal 3 damage, or you play him when you know you can take advantage of the fact that you're getting a free
look,
3 damage.
I'd
Yeah.
just
But
tried
you got to think,
justifying your card, and you shot
at
it
this
down,
point
so this
you're
card's
going to
pretty
have a
bad.
Lumiere down, so then it becomes a 4/1.
I'm just saying, I think he might be better than pretty bad at least.
All right,
Okay,
he's not terrible,
okay.
Ivan. I'm right there with you. Put him in not terrible.
No shot, you just.
Not terrible.
That's crazy.
Let's go, Ivan.
I'm fuming. Slushy.
Oh
This
no, I really like this
I like this
card.
card
I like
too.
this
I'm
card too, I
sorry. I
just
really
don't.
like this card. He just doesn't have a home. What am I playing him in? He's
Red
Red?
blue.
unankable.
Red blue.
No, but you're playing Cindy.
The unankable.
You don't play him on. Yeah, you do. Never mind. He is uninkable.
There's, there's
Oh,
just he's so a 5/5 body that's evasive. I want to like that so bad, but there's already so many cards that
It's
take
such
that
a.
slot.
Just saying that out loud just sounds so nasty. A 5/5 that's evasive. Like, what are you doing with that?
Yes.
on four. On
On 4.
4 or 3. But
Oh,
then he
let me
gets
just
hit
take
with
out.
World's Greatest.
Yeah. Let me just take
I
out
don't
your
want to. I
alpha.
don't want to default to just saying it gets taken up by World's Greatest as much as it does. Yes, but like
But,
the
right.
utility on a
And
five
Horseman
five
Strikes.
can be so good.
Oh, and Horseman Strikes, it gets hit by both of them.
Yes. So against Amber, you're like, all
It's
right,
a dead
cooked.
card. And you
You
can't
can't
even
even
ink
ink
him.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Tipo.
Yes.
Play him in red blue.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, Tipo or Cinderella.
Yeah.
So he might be like a 2 of maybe to like
Tua?
really try to hold down Amethyst maybe. But like besides that, he's not
He's.
big enough to hit Prince Philip. He's not big enough to kill Clarabelle. He doesn't have rush, so it's not like your opponent won't see him coming.
So basically, what you're saying is he's pretty bad.
No, I think
I
he's saying
know
it's not terrible.
in my heart, I want him to have a home, but I know he's for now pretty bad.
No shot. You guys are putting a 4-drop 5/5 evasive and not and pretty bad.
I
This
know.
card
It
cannot
hurts
be
my
next
heart
to
so
this
bad.
Hercules.
I'm sorry.
This has to go.
Yeah.
You're letting Ben win.
Okay, fine. Not terrible.
Yes. Like
Wow,
we say.
putting a bad card that high just to spite me is not a good option. People aren't going to respect our tier lists.
Right.
It's so the pattern I've noticed is if you go last, of course you're going to decide where it goes. Because me and Eli argue, and then it's up to one of us to convince you. And I love Slushy.
I love that card too. I just don't see how it's. Ugh. I don't know.
And what
Okay.
slot does he take? All right, Goofy.
Goofy.
When
5
you
drop
play this
inkable.
character, you may ready chosen character. If you do, they can't quest for the rest of this turn.
Me
It's a
personally,
watered
I have
down
a
Lilo.
better version of this card, and it's Lilo because I play it in Powerline.
Or
But
just play Raya. So every time you ink, you can ready your
or
characters.
LeFou, so it only costs 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
here's an
he's a
idea.
5/5. But he's a 5/5.
5/5's good.
No, no, no. Um,
You're so
there's a
angry.
new Bambi that the wording on Bambi is actually really interesting. That anytime he exerts,
Right, right, right.
so not quest, but literally if he sings or does any other action.
Oh, I
So
see
there
what you're
might be
saying.
a potential for, yes, using Raya, using Lilo, using Goofy, and you're just abusing the fact that you can ready all your characters.
Is Bambi once per turn
So
though?
no, no, unlimited. I'm
Oh,
talking about Amber 3/5 new Bambi.
yeah. That
Yeah,
I.
yeah.
The fact that that's not once per turn.
Where is
No,
Bambi? Why don't I
anytime he
see?
exerts.
Is Bambi a dream?
Yeah, he should be.
Am I
Yeah.
tripping? Oh, there it is. Yeah, during your turn, whenever this character exerts.
That's okay. Yeah, I could see it. But then you're also just
So
playing the Lilo. But I mean the Lilo.
It's
No,
just
you're
not
probably.
terrible. It's not
I don't know.
terrible. It's not anything
yeah,
better than
not
that.
terrible. Not terrible, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's a potential for something there.
Goofy. Klutzy Skier.
Yahoo! Tap this character, banish
this
this
card
character,
is. This card's
banish
on.
chosen character.
This
Can I
is.
tell you something?
Yeah.
This is not terrible.
This card's unplayable.
Oh shit. Sorry.
No, I
You
think we
think
hit
it's
one.
you think it's unplayable?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I did not hear what you just said.
I said that's
Oh, hold on.
crazy.
It's because my headphones fell out. Okay, we're back.
uh, I feel like this is close to being good, but like
I mean, your opponent has a chance to answer it. It's so like,
it's something they have. They're gonna see it coming.
yeah, like you can't even activate it the turn you play it, so they're not gonna play a big character into this, or it's just gonna get sniped. This card is unplayable.
Let's see. Cheshire Cat kills it. Elsa kills it.
Fire the Cannons kills it.
Horse
Twin Fire kills it. Twin Fire Mention.
Environmental.
Market.
Um,
Headless Horseman.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
This card's unplayable.
It's like that
I'm gonna
legendary. It's like that legendary Mickey that turned into a super
Exactly.
rare. But that wasn't unplayable because I played it in
I'm
a
gonna put
Mickey
it
and
under
Friends
pretty
deck.
bad.
Oh my. Olaf, Snowman of Action.
9 drop inkable 4/4 quest for 2. About time. For each action card in your discard, you pay 1 less to play this character. Chaotic Collision. When you play this character, each opponent loses 2 lore.
Wait, am I playing this in Powerline? No, I'm
I
not.
was
Yeah.
gonna say is,
Why
by the way,
wouldn't you?
Powerline. I feel like got a lot
Uh,
stronger this set.
Does Powerline take it out of your discard?
No, because it
No.
finds it off the top and then it goes to the discard once it's done.
Then it goes to the discard. Got it.
So I mean, like, if you hit a power line turn where you're hitting, like, if you're singing down in New Orleans, hitting dig a little deeper, and then hitting some more actions off of that dig a little deeper, you could be playing this Olaf on that same turn for like 5, and that's off of your first power line trigger. If you get a second power line trigger, you might just be playing this card for free.
I only see it being played in blue red.
I think the only
It can
yeah
sing, dig a little bit deeper. So, and it does do something that blue red likes, which is stall the game, because it does suffer against those fast aggro decks. This does, slow them down a little bit by removing 2 of their lore.
it
But does it
also
actually have a home?
so so if you go develop into sale, that's 2.
Yep.
Then you're going Cindy probably, then power line, and then power line trigger maybe 2 actions. The one he sings, the one he hits. Then he costs 5. And then maybe you can guess
That's a lot
his.
to get a 4/4 out.
Yeah, but I mean it's just like a
It's
glue.
pretty bad.
It's like a glue card. I
It's
think
pretty
it's
bad.
not terrible.
I'm gonna go with pretty bad. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's fair.
I mean, it
I
is
think it's fair.
inkable, so
I think it's
that's
a
it.
card I
Got
have
it
to
going
test.
for it.
It's I didn't really think about this card that much until just now. I'm trying to justify it in Powerline, but I can see it being
I think
pretty
there's
bad.
just better options.
Yeah. All right. Elsa, Ice Artisan.
6-drop, inkable 5/5, quest for 1. She shifts for 4. Endless Winter. When you play this character and whenever you play a location, you may exert chosen character with 3 attack or less. Distant Call. While this character is at a location, she gets +3 lore.
So it's on curve with the purple one.
Yep.
The location synergy I'm just not seeing. I think that's going to be the issue with this card. It's however good locations are.
Which in red and purple, I guess you could play.
Red, purple,
Red, blue,
red,
maybe.
yellow, maybe red, ruby, steel is
Bring
also
back.
possible because I think they have the steel card that uh, protects a location for a turn or something like that. I don't know. I haven't been able to look into location decks yet.
I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's on the cooking list, but it's haven't figured it out yet.
I think you're probably just better off doing other things. Exerting
At
a
its
character
core, it's just an
is.
exert. Yeah,
So, I mean, it's like our 5-drop one, because if you're shifting it, it's also able to swing the same turn it comes out. But if you're also shifting it and then it gets hit with World's Greatest, like I know we don't want to default to that, but that's probably one of the strongest removals in the game right
and we'll
now.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and Horseman
Um,
Strikes are like some of the reasons people are playing Amber.
I think not terrible.
I think I just need to see where locate. Like, I need to look at locations
I think
more.
it's pretty bad because I don't want to be stuffing my deck with locations.
Unless it's a locations deck.
But then it's
That's what I'm
steel.
saying. Is I don't know. Yeah, I haven't looked too much into the locations deck to know
Yeah.
because it could be good. I just haven't seen the potential of it yet. And there's a lot of location support cards.
Maybe next time we do a tier list, we should do a could be good tier.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of our not terrible tier.
Not terrible. Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much not terrible
Yeah,
because
okay,
it
that's
could
fair.
be not terrible. Could be good.
All right, Scrooge McDuck, Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's my guy. 4-drop, uninkable, 4/3, quest for 1. Whenever this character quests, each opponent loses 1 lore. Draw a card for each lore lost this way. And at the end of your turn, if an opponent has 0 lore, you gain a lore.
I, first of all, love the flavor of this card.
Yeah.
Um,
Payment due and foreclosure.
is whenever you quest draw a card.
Yeah.
Unless they're at 0.
Yeah, I just don't think this foreclosure ability is ever gonna happen.
Oh,
Was that the dog playing
I
with a toy?
Yeah, it's an
hope
etch a
so.
sketch, and like whenever he does that, when you see the videos of the dogs, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, green blue doesn't quest early. They're just ramping for the most part.
Yeah, so then you're just
But
gaining a lore.
But it's also a 4-drop
eh,
uninkable. I don't
yeah,
know. I
I
don't
think this
know.
is pretty bad.
I think it's pretty bad. I wish
I agree.
they came out with a card that says the next time your opponent would lose a lure, they lose that much lure +1 or something. So this card could potentially draw more cards.
Is this unplayable?
This I I I
No,
only
it
think it's
says on
not
quest draw a
unplayable
card.
because you're on quest drawing a card. Yeah, and they lose a lore.
Okay, so we'll stick with pretty bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
close though.
Next card. Elsa,
It's pretty
Concerned
close.
Sister.
3-drop inkable 2/2 quest for 2. When you play this character, you pay 2 less for the next location you play this turn.
So this is the in-color shift target for the
Yep.
big one. Um, I genuinely don't know what. Like, I haven't paid attention to the locations in um this set, but I mean, we'll look at them. Maybe we should look at them now to give us like a better
Yeah, that
idea
would probably help.
of what um what these houses are synergizing with, or like designed to synergize with.
I mean, there's Ruby locations, but there's also other locations that
All right. So the first location we're gonna look at is Scrooge's Counting House. 2-drop inkable. 1 move cost, 4 toughness. Boost 2. Once during your turn, you may pay 2 to put the top card of your deck face
You
down
don't
under
have to
this
read.
card.
You
You're
don't
right,
have
I
to read
don't
the
have to
boost
read
mechanic.
that. But it is interesting that it's on a location.
Yep.
This location gets +1 toughness and +1 lore for each card under it.
And it naturally has
And
1
it
lore that it
naturally
gains.
has 1 lore. Um, I think this is interesting
mm,
if you also synergize it with the cards that put extra cards under boost cards. But then you're like closing in on what needs to go right for a bunch of these cards to see play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try a location deck, I think.
Okay,
Guess I could.
you can cook. I think this card
Yeah,
is pretty bad.
I think in the right list, this card could be good.
I mean, okay, so you're playing the Elsa and then playing this card for free because you're paying 2 less.
Yeah.
And then threatening a shift the next turn, uh, to exert their thing to then kill it, so maybe it doesn't run back into this. But then you're not boosting it, so it's only getting you 1 lore. I'm not sure. I think it's pretty bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if this came in an aggro deck that somehow this becomes more annoying than most other things. I don't know. I think it's got potential.
So not
I'm gonna say
terrible.
not terrible.
I also say not terrible.
Okay. Next location.
Quick shout out to Marquise from Syracuse. He's my guy from Syracuse that does location decks, so I might have to reach out to him.
Shout out Marquise. He was super chill when I met him. Alright,
Mhm.
our next location. Graveyard of Christmas Future.
This one's kind of crazy.
4-drop inkable. 1 move cost, 8 toughness, 1 lore. New arrival. When you move a character here, put the top card of your deck under this location face down. At the start of your turn, you may put all cards from under this location into your hand. If you do, banish this location. And note that it's not once per turn on the first ability.
Yep. It's whenever you move a character, and it's only one cost to move them.
I don't know, but it's the beginning of
Is
your
this good?
turn. I think it's better than the other ones. Or
I
the
mean,
other one we've
for like
seen.
Ruby Sapphire, is this?
I don't know, the fact
This
that
is
it
only one smaller than one willpower less than
McDuck, yeah.
McDuck Manor. Plus six, this can draw you cards before it dies.
I think the better way to look at it is it's the same as library. Like the play will be very similar. Right? Library has 8 toughness, 1 move cost.
Yeah, but library, you're depending on the characters to die first, so they could always just kill library
I
first.
mean, yeah,
This one you kind of
it's
have,
the same
you
thing
have to play
here.
around it.
Right, you have to play around it. This your opponent has to play around, but it's if they kill the location first, you're not getting the card draw. It's
Right.
very similar to library. And it costs 1 more.
I think it's not terrible.
I
Because
I
this
think
could cost 2 with the Elsa.
yeah, but it is this turn. So you'd have to play this Elsa and then this, which costs 5 in total. I mean, maybe. I think it's not worse than the first one. So I would put it in not terrible.
Not terrible.
Alright. Beast Castle. 1 drop inkable, 6 toughness, no lore. Whenever a character here challenges another character, gain 1 lore. It costs 1 to move them.
Red Steel. Shere Khan, Mushu, and this.
I I think this
And
one
you're gaining 4 lore every time on.
I think this one's worse than the other ones because it doesn't have
It doesn't have
lore
passive
on it.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very conditional when you're getting any benefit from it.
It is nice to see a 1-drop location with 6 willpower, though.
Yeah, I think the highest we saw before was 5.
I wonder if there's any John Silver, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe. There's also the location that lets you play locations for 1 less, so then this could get played. But you also probably wouldn't be challenging the deck. I don't think. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say pretty bad.
Yeah, that's where my vote
Pretty
is.
bad. Yeah, I think it's worse than the other ones that we've seen so far.
And then this Elsa, I think it goes with the other Elsa, and it goes with those locations in Not Terrible.
Yeah.
Alright. Now let me go back to the... Oh, there is going to be the Cold Never Bothered Me Anyway, which is also a card that synergizes, but we'll get to it. Willie the Giant. Ben, you can read this one.
Willie the Giant is a 4-drop inkable 7/7 that quests for 2. He has boost 3 and the ability the Food of Generosity. This character cannot quest or challenge unless you put a card under him this turn.
It's gonna sound weird, but I actually really like this card.
This card has a home.
You think it has a home?
Yes. So,
What?
like,
Again,
literally anything.
it's hard to see like exactly where it belongs, but I feel like it's basically a singer for. Um, man, if he had bodyguard, that'd be cool.
No,
That'd be broken, but it'd be
I
cool.
just think you don't, your opponent has to always think about the fact that you can boost this and swing into their board, and you could just, that could just not be part of your plan at all. But they have to figure out
Yeah, he just
if
sits
they
there,
have to do,
and they
yeah,
they have to think about it.
yeah, exactly. So he's like a 7/7 for 7, but the 7 is split over 2 turns, but they're aware that he's a 7/7, so
And
like
it's like,
I don't know if that made
I
sense,
do
but
need
I
to
think it's
quest
pretty
for
good.
2, and I can afford it. It's like a good late game card almost when you're both top decking.
I think this is a 4 drop. I wouldn't feel bad about putting in a power line deck. Obviously, he doesn't totally fit, but I usually have a lot of free ink with that deck.
Yeah, I think it has a home.
I think so too. Where were you gonna
Ben,
say then?
Not terrible.
Hmm. Interesting. Nani's Payback.
go ahead, guys.
Ben, go. I'm gonna have you do him now. Sorry, I just did the locations.
4-drop Inkable, Nani's Payback. It's an action. Each opponent loses lore equal to the damage on chosen character of yours to a maximum of 4 lore each. Draw a card. It shouldn't have a max on it.
I think it should also draw cards
A-
for the amount of
As a
lore.
super rare, it should not have a max cap on the lore loss. If this was an uncommon, that's fine, but the fact that this is a super rare and they maxed it at 4 lore,
I just think for this card to be good,
I think you're
either
right though. It needs to be draw a card for
yeah,
each lore
I
loss.
think it would make sense if it was
That'd
capped
be pretty busted, though.
if it
That
drew
would
for
be
each.
busted, yeah.
But it's not a song,
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
it's pretty bad.
conditional. I think this card's pretty bad.
So the mentality that I have is Pirate's Life. On the
Yeah,
surface, Pirate's Life is actually a pretty bad card. It's a 6-drop cost card that you gain 2 lore, but your opponent loses 2 lore.
But it's a
Like,
song.
seems so insignificant. But it rose in popularity because Shark could recycle it, and it basically slows the match down that you can catch up, and sometimes it ends the game. Uh, if we compare this to that, where can I slow the game down and also draw cards? So that's cool. But can I slow the game down? Does this slow the game down enough with these conditions? The fact that it's a maximum, so it's a maximum of 4 that you're slowing them down. But 2, it's not a song. It takes your 4-drop slot. So
And you
does it
have to
slow
put
the
a
game down
specific
enough?
amount of damage on one of your
Right.
characters.
And where's
Because
that
that's
damage
relevant
coming
too.
from?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Generally speaking, people are trying to avoid putting damage. Again, depending on the matchup, but like um, Go Tamago exists. So generally speaking, people are trying to avoid having too much damage on their cards in
yeah.
that specific matchup, but like it still exists. I just don't think this slows the game down enough. Um,
I think you're
anyway, that
losing.
was my thought process behind it.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
losing too much tempo if you're
I'm also
playing it.
Yeah,
thinking we're at a point in the game where you're moving so much damage or healing so much damage that it's like, are you really going to want to play this or are you going to want to play Ohana as family?
yeah,
Mm,
pretty
fair
bad.
enough. Next card. Force of a Great Typhoon.
2-drop Inkable, action song. Chosen character gets +5 this turn. +5 attack. Sorry.
So, this card synergizes with the Mulan,
Yep.
and that's kind of it.
The one in the picture.
The
Actually, not really, because she's wearing green. But
Well, I mean, you could play this with Maximus.
yeah,
shout out
I think
Rocky.
I
Shout out
think
Rocky.
this has the highest potential to be in Has a Home. I think this card is interesting.
I think it's not terrible. I don't think it has a home. If it
I
has a
don't
home, it's
think it.
red green.
I think that's the home. I
Yeah.
think that's the
But
home.
I think that puts it in
Honestly,
not terrible because like we have like no idea what this deck is gonna look like if it's even good at all. I I just think it's here. I don't think it's. I meant to say like I could see it ranging from anywhere between pretty bad and has a home. So I was always gonna put it in not terrible, but
So we're going with
yeah, Ben, it's
not
up to
terrible?
you.
Terrible. Yeah.
No, he said pretty bad.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you said pretty bad.
No, I said not terrible.
Hmm.
No, not
Maybe
terrible then. Yeah.
maybe he's retracing his steps, so we all agree with him.
What are you talking about?
Alright.
All right, four
This
draw.
card,
Sorry, marching off to battle, and then Ben,
Four
you.
drop inkable action song. If a character is banished this turn, draw 2 cards. This is a card that has a home.
staple?
I was gonna
This
say
would be
staple.
I would say staple actually. Yeah, in
I
red blue,
this card.
I
Oh my.
I've played against a couple red blues already, and this card is nasty.
Yeah, this card. Like your
Yeah.
your Cindy's can just swing into something, or like if they're the only
Headless
character,
Horseman.
like
Headless
Headless
Horseman.
Horseman,
oh
Cindy
my,
Sing this.
oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. This is arguably an S tier card.
Hmm.
If this card, I guess that's true. If this card
I don't think
brings
it bends the
red,
meta though.
Yeah, but you could play this in Ruby Amethyst also.
but you
I
just
mean,
have to think if red
Yeah.
becomes prevalent because of this card, then this card is defining the meta.
you could sing this with Genie after playing Horseman. Like,
Oh,
or tapping something with Elsa and swinging her in and then singing it.
Ruby Am. Oh,
Yeah.
This is at minimum for me a staple.
me
Oh
But
too.
yeah,
you
at
might
This card.
minimum.
Whoa,
But
we could just hot take for the pod, or not for the
I
pod for
think
the.
this is an S tier card.
This might. But I want to move Anna down because she doesn't deserve to be there anymore after
Nope,
testing.
you made that choice. You
You're
said.
right. I'll break her. I'll
you
break
know what?
her, and she'll be there.
Meta defining.
I think so too.
I'm
We're gonna
putting
do
my
it.
Oh,
vote.
but if you play Anna in Ruby Amethyst and have Anna on 2, oh, but you're not
You
discarding
have to
anything
swing
when
your
you.
one drop.
Yeah, you'd have to swing your 1 drop.
That was the quickest light bulb
Yeah, never
turned
mind.
off.
Ooh.
Alright, next.
Yeah. Next, I
Anna
think
sucks.
I love that take though. I love this card so much. The cold never bothered me anyway.
3 drop uninkable action song. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a location and put it in your hand. Put the rest into your discard. You pay 3 less for the next location you play this turn. I mean, it's. It synergizes with Elsa.
I think it goes exactly where all of the other ones went.
Not terrible.
Grab your bow.
5 drop uninkable action song. Banish up to 2 chosen characters with 2 attack or less. Brawl song.
I think it has a home.
I think it also has a home.
Ivan, I'm curious to hear your thoughts because I have like mixed
I would
opinions about this
say
card.
so it's hard for me because this could be get in something like Powerline, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that we
Um,
keep coming back to him.
because there's a lot of songs that came out.
There's a lot now, yeah.
It makes it relevant. But am I giving up an uninkable slot for this?
Yeah.
I think you're giving up
Um,
2 slots.
it's relevant too because of I want to say Grandma Willow is your name, right?
Yep.
Grandmother Willow, yeah.
Yeah, Grandmother Willow seems to be gaining popularity and whatnot. So like this seems like it could be a good hit for your Robin Hood sharpshooter. Could be a good hit for Powerline. It, I don't know.
It's
I
just
was
if you
gonna
shift any
say not
character.
terrible, but maybe it does have a home.
So I think this card
Yeah,
is good against
Anna can sing it.
Amethyst. This card's good against Amethyst. Like, if they go Genie Elsa, and then you
Yeah,
play this card, you've just you have the tempo again because then you're going Shark next turn, and they have to answer that or they can't do anything. I think this card has a home. I think it'll be in a specific deck, like in a specific
I think you
kind of deck, but
You've convinced me. I say has a home.
Okay.
Ben,
I already said has a home.
This item. Shout out Rocky. Rocky said this item is great.
Lonely Grave, one drop inkable. Tap the item, banish chosen character of yours. Put the top card of your deck face down under one of your characters or locations with boost.
So what we just said.
Keyword there is, though, it has to have boost. So it doesn't work with that location we were just talking about.
Oh no.
and it doesn't work with shift. Well,
Put the top card of your deck face down under one of
yeah,
your characters or
that
locations.
No, it's
Mickey
got to
Mouse
have
doesn't have
boost.
boost, right?
No, he's only a
Yeah,
shift.
So I think the
yeah.
argument for this card was with Pete, because you get to put a card under Pete to look through more cards with his ability.
Yeah.
Um, this also gets you an extra Cheshire trigger because Cheshire is not once per turn; it's just inherently
I mean,
with
it's an
boost.
item you can play to get. Yeah.
I feel like this has a home. I did like the way that Rocky was using it. Um, he would use this when he had David Xanatos out, so he would automatically get the draw card effect. So once he was done using a character like Cinderella, for example, and David Xanatos was out, all he would need to do is quest or do something with the character, and then the character, because even if he didn't have any boost characters out, he was still able to activate this because you still pay the cost of sorts.
Yeah.
But he would draw cards off of this, so it's like, well, I'm done with you. I guess I'll just draw a card, and you're basically just exchanging it out.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess.
it does combo with his Wreck It Ralph. So Wreck It Ralph would come out as
Hmm.
a 5 drop. Whether or not that was relevant, kind of changed game to game, but like I think this is not bad. It might
I
have a home.
I think this card's pretty bad. I think the cost of banishing one of your characters is so high. I see it with David though, that sees value, and I guess putting the card
Yeah.
under Wreck It Ralph seems good, but my vote's pretty bad.
I think it's just
Well, he
hard
was.
because of the
There's also
banishing your
Pete
own
and all
character.
that.
Right, there's the Pete synergy.
Well, to be fair, he was only banishing things like Tipo and Cinderella, so like they
Yeah,
already had their
so
value.
right. Ben?
So one says has a home, one says pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean we could stick it in not terrible
That's what I'm
just right off
thinking.
the bat, or
I just don't. I just think it's hard because I see the upside of like, oh, you're just popping a Tipo or popping a Cindy, but it's like, what else am I going to be playing this in? Because like in Ruby Amethyst, I don't want to be popping my characters
yeah.
to boost Cheshire.
Again, Diablo and um,
Oh, the purple one.
Cusco.
Oh yeah,
I think Cusco's too bad now to see play.
The
Sadly.
purple one, 2 drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you might be right, but like
I guess my
there's
question is though, if you're playing it in Ruby Amethyst, when are you getting this item down? If you're popping Diablo,
Hmm. That's a good point.
well,
You're getting it down later, which means you're getting less
yeah, I mean it
value.
stays there. Like it doesn't cost anything to play it, or rather use it.
yeah,
Um, I'm just saying like there's potential there, so I'm okay with not terrible, honestly.
Okay, cool. Next card.
3 drop, uninkable, Kristoff's Loot. Tap this item, pay 2, reveal the top card of your deck. You may play it as if it were in your hand. Otherwise, put it in your discard.
I think this card's unplayable.
I, yeah, I agree.
Ivan, I want to know your thoughts, even though we both voted.
There's just a lot of conditions for this to be useful. The fact
And the
that it's
fact that
uninkable,
you already have to pay 2 to even play the card in your hand or
And
play it.
right?
you have to play it immediately.
Yeah, or it goes in your discard.
Yeah. Like I could see it maybe in the Ruby Sapphire build, just because they have a ton of ink to use, I guess. But I
It's
don't
just
know.
a 3-drop uninkable card too. It's like,
I'm between pretty bad and unplayable anyway, so I'll just go with unplayable.
alright, and then we talked about the locations, and that will bring us to blue. We're an hour in. Okay.
We're making good time. A little bit longer than the other
A
one,
little
but
bit longer, yeah. I think we have talked about some of the cards more, though.
I'm also very passionate about Ruby, so I
Yeah.
had to.
I have to agree. I love Ruby, so
I think I'll probably go long about steel cards. I think these are kind of... We might just blow through these.
these
Oh,
are pretty easy though. Yeah.
alright.
All right.
Moving
Shall we?
on to Sapphire. Rue,
We got
1-drop.
Rue, one drop, inkable, 1/1, quest for one. Tap, put this character face down under one of your characters or locations with boost.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's going under like Pete, maybe.
Yeah, I could see some synergy here. I like that it synergizes with the mom as well.
Yeah, Kenga.
Yeah, which we can move to now. I think I agree. This card's pretty bad. So to
Kenga is
Kenga.
a 5-drop inkable 5/5 quest for two. Boost two with the ability while there is a card under this character, she gets +1 lore.
I
Um,
also think this is pretty bad.
I have to agree, pretty bad. I think it would be better if Kenga did not cost so much. But the fact that Rue is 1 and Kenga is 5, that's a pretty large gap.
I think if it was one lore for each card under her, then she would be
Yeah,
great.
like the genie.
Right. Exactly like the genie.
Plus, there's a card that does this but has ward.
Yeah. Piglet.
2/4 inkable quest for one vanilla. I
Unplayable?
mean, he
I
has
mean,
a
those are solid
shift.
stats.
He is a shift target.
He is?
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
Oh, right
only
here.
other thing that it does is like heals.
yeah.
Eh,
Ah,
I'll put this under pretty bad because
Pretty bad.
my only
it's
argument
got
for
solid
unplayable,
stats.
yeah, my only argument is this is your ramp turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
but okay, we
It
can put it in
sucks
pretty bad.
because it definitely turn two squeezes out other plays. I mean,
Yeah.
even
Unless you're
Chicha,
playing
who's
Mickey on 3.
relatively good,
Right.
gets squeezed out by Tipo and Sale.
Yeah.
Alright, next
I
card,
love
Mickey
I
Mouse.
love the art on this card. 6-drop inkable, Mickey Mouse, 6/7. Quest for two, vanilla.
That was awful.
Eh, pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
We have a 7-drop 7/7 in unplayable. Does this just kind of go along with it?
I'll be okay with that. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
I'd
think it's unplayable as in like this can't possibly be in a deck because you could always just ink it and it's a beat stick. So like during draft, for example, you'd be able to use this relatively well.
yeah,
But like outside of those niche situations, it's like pretty bad or unplayable. I'd say pretty bad.
Okay, I'd say pretty bad too.
yeah,
I think I think it is worth noting that these inkable cards that we have in here, this one is just because nobody ever plays a kind of card like this that's vanilla. Same thing with this Pua, just a 2-drop vanilla. But every other card is uninkable, and
yep,
most of them are items.
yep.
Alright, Minnie Mouse.
3-drop uninkable, 2/4 that quests for two and has support. Not good.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty bad. If it didn't have support, it would be unplayable.
Agreed.
But it has support, so and it quests for two, so
Right.
I'll give it that. Um, Senna, 1-drop inkable, 2/1 quest for one with alert. I would say this is pretty bad. Also, I mean,
Yeah,
it can take out the new White Rabbit and the Pegasus, but that's about it.
Yeah, and
trade with
Miko if
those.
they keep it
Yeah.
around.
Oh, and Miko. Yep, I forget that that's evasive.
I forget that
Yeah,
that card exists.
I don't think we'll get to a point where we actually need to see this in play because
Yeah, I would
evasives are
agree with
just
that.
so bad on turn 1 or 2.
yeah.
Honker Muddlefoot.
One drop Inkable 1/2 quest for 1 with the ability your character named Darkwing Duck gain resist 1. He's
Pretty bad.
he's an ally and an inventor, but he is pretty
Ooh.
bad.
Inventor is interesting. But
Yeah,
yes, he's pretty bad. Almost unplayable. Daisy Duck.
I love the art on this card. 3 drop Inkable 2/2 quest for 3 vanilla. Um, they should have just made her a 2 drop uninkable, and she would have been much better. But she is pretty bad.
I mean, we have that already.
Right.
Yeah,
I
she's
know, like every
vanilla.
once in a while, we see the rise of the blue aggro decks with
Yeah.
the what's the one that gives like ward and +1 lore?
Alice.
One
Alice, like
four.
those Alice decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming
Every
out
once
on
in a
the
while, I'll
same
see those
turn as
pop up.
Alice, though. It's rough.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, the whole point of those decks are to have big questers and just
Yeah.
you're just racing.
Alright.
Darkwing Duck.
Um,
2 drop inkable 4/1 with ward. He quests for 1. This is a pretty good card.
I think it's not terrible.
He's a great shift target. He is a great for the steel one. So you have to be obviously be playing blue steel.
It's blue steel. It's on your
I'd say
ramp
not terrible.
turn. Yeah, I think it's better than pretty bad. It has ward. Like, ward is
No,
It
the
can
most
it's
be.
not
powerful.
terrible for sure.
Yeah. Ward is the most
I'd,
powerful ability in the game.
yeah, but for a 4/1, that will just get knocked out with being malicious.
Yeah, it's the fact that.
But I think um,
Ooh, true.
the
And
detective
hero.
label helps it.
And maybe super will
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
come
haven't
up.
seen Hero really pop up outside of Hercules. So this, if you're
Yeah,
saying this in a Hercules deck, I guess so. But that in a detective deck probably fits a little bit better.
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Jiminy Cricket.
3 drop Inkable Jiminy Cricket, 3/4, quest for 1, boost 2, with the ability. Whenever you put a card under this character, you may put a card from your discard into your inkwell face down and exerted.
I think
Um,
Somewhere between pretty bad and not terrible because ramp is good, but there's just other cards that ramp.
the fact that they came out with a card that we're going to talk about in this set that is the ramp card for the set, and then they also came out with one that is a slightly worse ramp card for this set, and then there's also
yeah.
this guy, is like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think this is pretty bad. I don't think it's that great. I mean, you're paying to boost them and, I don't know. It's
He's
just pretty bad.
essentially that Donald Duck, but he quests for one less, but you don't always have to boost.
Blue is an interesting spot where they can get their inkwell can get humongous.
Yeah.
It's just what they're gonna do with it is the thing.
Note that this card synergizes with Ana.
Oh yeah, discard synergy.
This card's not
Also
terrible.
works with Scrooge McDuck.
True.
Piglet, the shift.
5 drop Inkable 3/5, quest for 2, shift 3. At the end of your turn, remove up to 2 damage from each of your characters.
So, I brought this up when somebody was saying that this card was really good. We had this exact card in set 1, and it was Jasmine.
Yep.
And that
Nobody
card
played it.
was unplayable.
Yeah.
Not unplayable, it was pretty bad. And it had the
Pretty
Princess
bad.
tag, which is like one of the strongest
Even
tags in the
better.
game. Although
Yeah, I'd say
Ally is
pretty
pretty
bad.
strong. Alright,
You're
moving
not
on.
playing this in an ally deck.
You're just not
No.
playing this at all. Grammatol.
Yeah, I'd
Grammatala,
say
12 drop uninkable. 6/6 quest for 2. For each card in your inkwell, you pay 1 less to play this character.
She's a 6-drop 6/6.
Yep, 6 drop uninkable, 6/6.
you mean like on turn an ideal turn 6, I
Yeah, or
guess,
it's a 7
Yeah.
drop, or it's a set. When you have
or
7
less,
ink, it's a
or
5
less.
drop. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this in blue yellow is not terrible, to be honest.
I think it's pretty bad
I think
if
so
I'm.
too.
It's just the uninkable that kills this card.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd have to
but
agree with that.
also its stats don't really justify the amount of time that you have to invest getting her out.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
when you're later in the game, you could just play her for free.
I
Yeah, she's
guess
just a 6/6
that is an
body. And if we're
argument.
so here's the thing. If you're getting into like the really late parts of the game, the reason is because you're not going against the aggro. And if you're not going against the aggro, more than likely the decks you're facing are going to have more powerful combos or cards.
And
And
if
if
you're
you are going
finding
against aggro, this is terrible against aggro.
Yeah.
if you're finding this card off of the top in a control matchup, you probably don't need to play it for free anyway. So then her ability isn't changing much because you already have so much ink. I don't like this card. I know Austin
The
does
only
though.
What about second start to the right?
Ooh, Blurple? No, I still don't
I'm
like it.
still gonna say pretty bad. I'm still gonna say pretty
Those are
bad.
both uninkable cards.
But it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Uh,
All right, Gosselin.
Jocelyn?
Gosselin with get
Gosselin.
yeah. Gosselin Mallard, 3 drop inkable, 1/3 quest for 2. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an item card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Scuttle, but she costs 1 more. I That kind of says everything about it.
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck.
4 drop, uninkable, 3/5, quest for 1. Whenever this character quests, you may put an item card from your discard on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you may play an item with cost 5 or less from your discard for free.
I I'm very close to saying this card's unplayable.
What items are you looking with this?
You also have to have 2 items in your discard.
Yeah.
One of them has to be a
This-
5 cost item, and none of those are good.
Yeah, it's not even like a shift card either.
No.
No. And it has to get the quest. Like,
Yeah, it's not even the
if your
Envoy.
deck is built around getting this card to trigger, your opponent's just not going to let it trigger before it quests.
Right. Yeah, this
Man,
is
this really is close to unplayable.
I think it's unplayable to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's just go with unplayable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it is. That's so sad, too.
I know. I love the
Yeah.
art on it.
Winnie the
Winnie the
Pooh.
Pooh. 4 drop inkable 2/4 quest for 1. When you play this character, you may return an item card from your discard to your hand. Also, a pretty bad card.
I'm okay with pretty bad on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it gets back Guidebook. I'm not sure what else, but
Yeah,
I
It's
don't
like a
know.
mini Tamatoa, but with less stats and less ability.
Very bad stats for a 4 drop, I think.
Yeah.
If it was a 3/3, I would like it more, actually.
I think if it was a
Yeah,
3
as like
drop,
a
I'd like it more.
if it was
Well,
like
yeah.
a because you can almost consider it to be a +1.
I think if it
Yeah.
cost 0 and was a 7/7, it would be better, and I would like it more.
Next is the guy. 6 drop inkable Scrooge McDuck. 4/6 quest for 2. He is a shift 4 with the ability when you play this character, you may put a card from the top of your deck face down under each of your other characters. If you do, those characters gain ward until the start of your next turn. This is a. Hmm, I think it's not terrible. I was gonna say has a home, but I think it's not terrible.
Yeah, I'll agree with the not terrible just because it doesn't have any.
There's no deck that I'm. It's like screaming that you want to put this card in it.
Think it. Yeah, it's like it. Okay, I only know of half of this stuff because of Austin. But one, there's the hero, so it will turn on anybody that has shift for the hero ability.
Only Floodborns.
Bloodborne?
Right, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Just
it
that,
doesn't turn it on for everybody.
right, just the
Just your
characters
Bloodborne
that are
characters.
Floodborn.
Yeah.
But then also, this is that bell that when she comes in play gives everything ward, but it just puts a card under all of them. Uh,
It does stink though because he doesn't even trigger himself. It's only all the
Yeah.
other characters.
yeah, I just think it's like, okay, it's not terrible, because it's like Aurora for one turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Or you could just play Aurora. But I
Yeah.
do like shout out Austin, but that Floodborne synergy with Hero. All right, I'll give it to you. We'll do it not terrible.
Next card. Splatter Phoenix.
That's a name. This is your blue underdog card, 2-drop inkable, 1/2 quests for 2 and has ward. I mean, if you're playing a blue aggro deck, this is not terrible. But besides that,
I wonder if we're going to see a rise of blue aggro.
I think so, and I think for that reason it's not terrible. But I
That low to the
also,
ground blue aggro deck always had ward and like cards to quest, so like
yeah, she quests for two
giving
and
them
she has
yeah.
ward.
more.
I mean, if you're playing Scrooge in a low to the ground aggro blue deck, I mean, he's pretty good then because you're just giving your characters ward for the rest of the until your next turn.
The issue is if
Well, no,
blue
I'm saying this
aggro,
card.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying if you're playing a low to the ground aggro deck, you can give everything ward.
the biggest chunk of our blue cards though isn't pretty bad. So I don't know how
Yeah, I
much
know.
blue is going to be prevalent,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Pete.
Yeah, this is a
Uh, Here's a card I like. Go ahead.
yeah, this is a staple, I think.
Well, you got to read it.
Oh, right. 5-drop inkable, 5/5, quest for 1, boost 1 with the ability. Whenever this character quests, look at a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards under him. Put 1 into your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
So he's on quest draw a card, but it's on quest develop your brain or on quest visions, depending on how many cards are under him,
Yep.
which seems like crazy. You're also playing this on curve with Cindy and boosting him once, right when
Yep.
you play him. Um, yeah, I might have to agree that this card is staple. It goes in blue steel. It probably goes in blue green.
It goes in blue red.
Ooh, this might go in blue red. Interesting.
Either way, it minimally has a home, but is pretty. I would say staple is pretty close.
Yeah.
Um,
I like
I
this
like
card
it
a
a lot.
lot.
I like this
It's a
card a lot.
+1. Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to the fact that it's a Pete.
Yeah.
Red blue, red blue.
I just think the fact that that card's a boost 1 just puts him over the hump of like probably one of the best boost cards.
I think it's yeah. I think that's crazy. And then if they're Hadesing it, you're getting two out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be my controversial take. This card is pretty bad.
You think pretty bad? I would say not terrible. This is we're talking about 5-drop inkable Moana. She is a 4/4 quests for 2 with the ability you can ink cards from your discard. Reminder, that does count for your ink for turn. It does not mean you can ink additional cards.
It is basically okay. It's basically every turn draw a card except the card has to be used for ink.
Yeah.
but it's not taking a card out of hand. That's all. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It keeps you card neutral.
Right, which is why I think it's not terrible.
I just, if we're playing all of these other cards, if we're playing Pete, this card is never gonna see play. Like,
Yeah, but I think if you run 2 copies of this in your deck, it's not hurting you.
yeah, it's
What
not
are you gonna
hurting
do?
you,
Ink the card?
but like if you're already at 13 ink, like what's the 14th really doing for you? That it came from your discard.
Yeah, but she's a 4/4 that quests for 2. Besides the
That's
fact.
Bell stats though.
So,
Like
so
I
what are
love Bell.
your judgments?
I
I
just
said not terrible.
I said pretty bad.
Um, I'm gonna lean towards Eli on this one.
Really, I thought for sure you were going not terrible.
So the the thing with Moana, and I do agree with conservation of cards in your hand is important. Um, a la Kita, so you can use Kita effect and not ink for your turn, and that's kind of like going +1 because you're keeping a card in your hand. But the fact that she's a 4/4 hurts her in the Thunderbolt conversation. And the fact that Pete's a 5/5 keeps him out of that range.
Yeah, I just think this card's not anything particularly special. But
Yeah.
she synergizes with Anna. Next, Tamatoa.
7-drop Inkable Tamatoa, 6/6, quest for 1, boost 2, with Ward, and the ability whenever you put a card under one of your characters or locations, this character gets +1 this turn.
Not terrible. I don't know about this card.
Uh, I think it's pretty bad, to be honest.
It's hard to think of a deck that can go 7-drop, wait a turn.
Then boost 2, just for it to quest for 2.
No, it
I
would
mean,
be
you could
Scrooge.
probably, yeah, I was gonna say you could probably Scrooge for what, maybe 4 on a good turn
Yeah, so he's questing for
if you've got
5.
Tamatoa.
He's a 6/6 with Ward though, so it's not like horrible. I don't know. I could see pretty bad. I'm gonna lean not terrible though.
I'm gonna go with pretty bad, honestly, just
Okay.
because it just doesn't
It's just
do
odd.
enough
Yeah.
Yeah.
yet. I could see it being good in the future or something like that, but
Once again,
because personally, I'm a big fan of the whenever word on a card because that just means I can do this infinitely.
Yeah.
But I just don't see, I just don't see it yet.
I think it was whenever you put a card under this character this turn, it gains 1. Might be more interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not to say that that would be better, but next card, Tiny Tim.
Morty Fieldmouse.
Sorry.
3-drop Inkable, 3/3, quest for 1. First ability is once during your turn, whenever you put a card under one of your other characters, put the top card of your deck face down under this character. And then his other ability is this character gets +1 lore for each card under him.
See, this one's almost better than the Tamatoa.
But it's like same level. I don't see this what deck this card is going in.
Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. I think this is pretty bad.
I'd say it's the only reason why I kind of like him better than Tamatoa is because he's cheaper, inkable, and he gets +1 more for every card underneath him. So if
Yeah,
there's a
but you
way
only
to
get it
abuse
once
that,
per
sure.
turn.
Yeah, from his own ability.
No, he's saying the Holiday Cheer one. This character gets +1 alert for each card under him, so it's like the
Right.
ability that Tamatoa should have. You're getting a card under him very conditionally though because he doesn't have boost.
Yeah.
So I think he's still pretty bad. He's more
I'm
conditional
okay
than
with that.
Tamatoa, but the effect is better.
Yeah.
Belle. I'm gonna put her up here. We can talk about this though.
Where'd she
And
go?
you should read the card, sorry.
Where'd you put her?
I put her all the way up in Staples. But you
Okay.
guys,
4-drop
yeah.
Inkable, 2/3, quest for 2. Whenever one of your characters is banished, you may put that card from your discard into your inkwell face down and exerted.
I think
I like her a lot.
this card is a straight upgrade for blue steel.
Yeah.
It could be a straight upgrade for a good chunk of other decks, like maybe Blurple, maybe like there. I'd have to try it in a good chunk of blue decks, but like this as your second Cindy is probably pretty good.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I
Tommy was
liked her
just
under staple.
Tommy was doing some nasty things with the amount of ink he had because of her, or Chris too.
Yeah,
Shout out, Tommy.
Shout out Tommy.
her with I'm just gonna put it out there, but
Yeah.
her with Wreck It Ralph, everything goes into the inkwell.
Mm.
Not true. Oh, all of your characters, yes. Not every card under him.
All of yours, yeah.
Yeah, I
Everything's
love
going
your
in the inkwell.
characters. I'm just saying,
Yes.
like, if there's widespread removal, I
Right,
guess
okay,
I meant,
gotcha, gotcha.
because she also counts herself.
This also synergizes with Thon. And
Yeah,
also shout out to Tommy because he kept asking when the second episode of this tier list would be out.
Excellent. Next is Mickey Mouse, 2-drop Inkable 3/2, quests for 1. Whenever this character quests, put the top card of your deck face down under him. Whenever this character is banished in a challenge, you may put all cards that were under him under another chosen character or location of yours.
So this card
So,
very clearly synergizes with Tiny Tim.
Morty Field Mouse.
It's the same guy.
This card can go right next to him.
I would agree with that. Because it is
Pretty
the
bad.
only card it synergizes with besides that one location. That's a
Yeah.
like all.
I mean, it
Okay.
could technically synergize with the genie, couldn't it?
Oh, it could synergize with the beast too, or not the beast, the Pete. Sorry. Ooh.
Ooh,
P. Yeah,
are
Oh
we
wait,
cooking?
nah, but he's on two. Never mind. We were cooking for a second. He's pretty bad. Next card, Scrooge McDuck.
3-drop Uninkable 3/2 quests for 1 with the ability during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, chosen character gets -1 this turn. So it is that blue item that I can't think of the name of on a body.
Sapphire.
Sapphire Coil.
No,
No,
Sapphire
Sapphire
Coil. Yeah.
Coil's 2, actually,
Oh, Ice
right?
Block.
What do you?
Ice Block. But Ice Block just tapped, right? You
Oh,
didn't have to put anything in your
yeah, it
inkwell.
was just
Right,
tap.
it's like a
But
mix of both of them. On
yeah,
a 3-drop uninkable body, this card is pretty bad. Because it synergizes with Headless Horseman, I can't put it in an unplayable. And grab your bow.
Yeah, I would say pretty bad.
I'd rather just play Sapphire Coil.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I guess that's true. That card is still existing. I thought it. Is he unplayable?
But personally, put him on under unplayable.
Because Sapphire. I thought Sapphire Coil rotated. Yeah, you
Nope.
just play
Still
Sapphire Coil
around.
over this.
Yeah.
Chief Tui.
5-drop Inkable 4/5 quest for 2 with the ability once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, look at the top card of your deck. You may put it on either the top or the bottom of your deck. Blue filtering.
They don't care about filtering though. I mean, they do and they don't. But if they're gonna filter, they'd rather draw the card.
It's an
Yeah.
Oswald card.
It's pretty bad. Unless you're an Oswald player.
Right. This
Then
card
it's a
is
staple.
great. Visiting Christmas Past.
Love the art on this card.
Yeah,
I wish it was an
this
enchanted.
art
I
is
wish this was an
beautiful.
enchanted. 3-drop Inkable Visiting Christmas Past, just in action. Put any number of cards from under your characters and locations into your inkwell face down and exerted.
Um, this is pretty bad.
It just feels like a weird card.
Like, I don't want to take the cards out from under my Pete
Or your genie.
or my Cheshire, honestly, because like,
Well, Cheshire, what harm is it doing by
no, but
taking it out from
I
under
want to bounce
Cheshire?
it back to hand with Olaf to get the
Yeah.
card draws from it.
It's pretty bad.
I think
Yeah.
maybe an argument for not terrible if
I would say pretty bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone finds a way to
I
break
would
this.
agree.
Someone's gonna find a way to break
If
the
they
card. Yeah.
reprint set 3 Grammatala, then this card is very good.
Like you could say, what's that? Ink Geyser? Ink Geyser,
Oh,
then
Austin
do
Cook with
this
this.
because let's
Then
just
it
pretend you
re-ramps
have
you.
Oh,
three
this.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, because
re-ramp.
this with Scrooge, if you're putting something under all your characters,
Yeah, then
Oh, and
Ink
then you
Geyser,
immediately
then
put them all into your
yeah,
ink
then you
well.
can
back.
immediately put them. Yeah, because it's Ink Geyser leaves you with 3 ink.
And Ink Geyser is almost like drawing the card. So Scrooge
I'm pretty sure Ink
becomes a draw
Geyser
four.
exerts them, though.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, does it? Yes,
Ink
it does.
Geyser?
Yes, it does. I'm almost positive it exerts all of your ink, and then you randomly choose.
Yeah, no, I know. I meant the next turn when you're starting with 3 ink again. You can,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
yeah, ramp up.
But then
You
you're
can do
giving...
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Let it go. Staple. Sorry.
I mean,
I'm just
it's a
doing
staple. Yeah,
it.
At this point in time, yeah.
I don't think it's better defining because the only deck it might bring in is blue-red,
red blue.
but
Yeah.
it blue-green is already a deck that exists.
Next,
Next card, Distract.
uh, I mean, it's pretty bad. Draw
Okay.
a card for 2. That's what you're.
2-drop inkable, chosen character is -2 strength this turn, draw a card.
Yeah.
Niche, Horseman's Energy,
Yep.
it's Sapphire
Yeah.
Coil, draw a card. Yeah. It draws card, can't be worse than Wipeout.
2-drop inkable action. Put chosen character with bodyguard or item into their player's inkwell face down and exerted.
I'd
Um,
say not terrible because
Not
it's
terrible.
basically
Yeah.
just a replacement for Hideaway. It was
Hideaway.
Hideaway, yeah.
Hideaway.
And it
Yep.
hits Raja, and if people are playing... Where is he? This Bodyguard, it hits him.
It also hits Minnie Mouse,
Ooh,
one
true.
of the most
Yeah.
diabolical bodyguards in the game right now.
Yeah.
Alright, Blue Smoke.
1-drop uninkable item. First ability is if you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play, you pay 1 less to play this item, so you can play it for free. Second ability is tap, pay 1, banish this item. Chosen character gains ward until the start of your next turn. This is on the fence of
Trash.
pretty bad and unplayable.
Yeah. I think this card
I
is
think it's unplayable.
unplayable.
If you're just giving one character ward, okay, and
So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a structure deck that came out that was the uh Darkwing
Yeah.
item build.
yeah.
So, like, you're just going through all these items, searching through items, and then your graveyard's full, and
But you're just
like,
you're
it's a structure deck though, so you're like, you're not expecting a lot out of
you're
it.
paying one and banishing it. That's
Yeah.
so... If it was multiple times you could do it, maybe it's
Oh, but
higher
it does synergize by having an item in your discard for the other blue Darkwing.
to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like way too conditional to be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pro-
But it's a one drop item, so well,
and it does banish
Now,
itself. Maybe it helps with Bell. Maybe it's just pretty bad.
oh, I'm not saying it's yeah, I'd say pretty bad.
I
So
think I think when I was playing items for a little bit, the biggest issue was that not a lot of the items banished themselves. So the fact that it banishes itself might actually be relevant. Tiny Tim's Crutch.
this is a reprint, basically. A
Functionally, yeah.
1-drop inkable item with the ability tap. Chosen character gains support this turn. That's it.
It is... Shoot, what
It
was the
is
card? Scepter?
the Scepter of Arendelle. And guess how much play that card saw?
Almost zero. Pretty bad? Unplayable? I think it's pretty
I'd
bad.
say pretty bad.
Pretty bad. It's an inkable 1-drop item. I mean,
Darkwing's chair set.
3-drop uninkable item. First ability is when you play this item, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. Second ability is tap the item, banish this item, remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. If it's character named Darkwing Duck, remove up to 4 damage instead.
So this is what I mean by like I wouldn't like if they came out with a Darkwing Duck structure deck,
Yeah,
like the item build would be it.
It's
So
very
like
clear
somebody
that
could
that's
learn how
what
to play
they're.
the game.
Yeah. This card's so bad.
it is. Yeah,
I think it's
it's
I'd say
unplayable.
unplayable.
it's
Yeah.
unplayable.
You're telling me it only gets its ability when there's a Darkwing Duck in play. Darkwing's gas device.
3-drop inkable item with the ability tap, pay 1. Chosen character gets -1 attack this turn. If you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play, chosen character gets -2. This is unplayable.
I think it's.
Structure deck fodder.
Yep.
I. It has the same thing where it synergizes with grab your bow, whatever, but it's an item.
Yeah,
Again,
but
why
Sapphire
this
Coil.
over Sapphire Coil?
Yeah.
Exactly. Hidden trap.
2-drop inkable item. First ability is this item enters play exerted. Second ability is tap, banish this item, choose 1. You can banish a chosen item, or chosen opposing character gets -2 this turn. Ah,
It's better than the other cards.
yeah, it's better than the other Darkwing items we just got.
It's an item hate item card
I think it's still pretty
with
bad.
some flexibility with reducing.
Yeah, its
So like
flexibility is also
it's
taking
pretty
your
bad.
ramp turn, though, yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, not everything has to be played on turn 2, but still.
And then that is the end of our blue cards. Moving on to Rapunzel.
3-drop uninkable, 3/3, quest for 2, boost 2. With the ability, whenever this character quests, if there's a card under her, chosen opposing character can't challenge until the start of your next turn.
I love the art on this card. W. Grace Tran.
Yeah, W. Grace Tran, but this card's pretty bad,
This card
which
is
has nothing to do with her art.
correct. Oh my god. This card might be. It's pretty bad, it might be unplayable.
I think so. Here's the thing: it can, as long as you get her boosted once, she every turn stops a card from challenging.
Challenging. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like a
it's as
mini.
long as a card is under her?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not like every turn you have to boost her. You just boost her once, or you get a card under her using some other ability. So like every
Okay.
turn you get the what's the pirate name again? John Silver. John
Yeah.
Silver, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's almost like a John Silver. So it could be useful versus aggro, but it's also an uninkable 3/3.
Yeah. So it's pretty bad.
Yep.
I'd say pretty bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if she makes a deck
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's fair. Launchpad.
Next, my goat, Launchpad. 3-drop inkable 2/5, quest for 1. Your locations gain resist 1.
Hmm.
I think in a John Silver deck, this is a pretty decent card.
Actually, yeah,
It's
with
not ter-
5.
I think it's not terrible, to be honest.
I think this card's pretty bad.
I think it goes up with the locations and not terrible.
Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Marquise uses this in like some location deck that can be like his. He does really well with location decks.
I think
Shout out
I
Marquise.
would, yeah,
shout out
shout out Marquise,
Marquise.
but
I think Ben's right. It has to just go along with all of our other location synergy cards.
let's go with what's C
Not
tier again? Not
Not
terrible.
terrible.
terrible. Yeah.
Not
Not
terrible.
terrible.
Prince Naveen. 7/6.
7/6. 5-drop inkable quest for 1 vanilla. Bum bum ba. It's actually not that bad for a
A
5-drop.
7/6 is kind of nice, but
That's above average for a 5-drop.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What does he do? I
Nothing.
don't know, but he's gonna sit there and look at you menacingly and get plus.
Yeah, and
He
take out
takes
your
out.
Demono
Yeah, he takes
without
out
being
almost
taken out.
anything in the game except like Vincenzo, and people are stopping playing him because of Let It
They
Go.
are?
Yeah.
Let It Go, and Horseman.
And Pete. There's just not enough room in this deck anymore.
Hmm.
I think they play a couple, but I don't think they're cutting them completely.
Oh, I don't know. I think you could probably cut him justifiably. I
That's
don't think you're
another
playing this
that's
card
another
ever.
podcast subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Check out the
But
podcast.
yeah, I would go with pretty
Different
bad.
pod.
One drop Darkwing Duck.
Two, he goes pretty bad because he has a shift target. I mean, that's
That's
where the
kind of,
vanilla 2/2s go.
yeah. Li Shang.
3-drop inkable 2/5 quest for 1 challenger 2. Um, this is pretty bad.
We have this card, I believe. Or maybe a slightly different version of this card. It is a shift target, but I think this
I
card,
think there's a 2/4 that has Challenger too.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like the 5 willpower is
it's not
relevant.
terrible. Yeah,
It's relevant. It'll take out like a Lexington, I guess. Um, if you play Isis after this card and then swing into a Lexington, he still lives, which is kind of relevant.
yeah, I don't hate this actually.
I'd say
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
not terrible.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
not sure he's making any decks, but I think not terrible is fine.
I mean, him with Demona play or like what you said, Isis, who I really like.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah,
we
definitely relevant.
maybe. I'm not sure where we put her on this list. Not terrible. She might have a
Oh,
home.
I loved Isis. I might have skewed that one for you guys. I tried to convince you. You guys hated her, I'm pretty sure.
I just don't like more 4-drop uninkables in a bunch of purple decks, but I think after thinking
True.
about like the Cheshire line and stuff,
Puppy sighting.
puppy sighting? Aw,
Don't get distracted by
sorry.
cuteness.
oh, it's
Back.
both dogs actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, see,
Must
Overload.
check my
Ellie's right.
OBS.
Ellie's right there. You just couldn't see her because she blended in with my armrest.
That's so
Oh,
awesome.
this Gantu is going to be something to talk about.
Uh,
One
slightly.
drop, inkable 3/3.
Quest for
When you
1.
play
When
this
you
character,
choose
choose
and
and
discard a
discard a
card,
card.
there's your honest synergy. So it has to
So,
be meta defining.
hold on. I tested him when I tested Anna.
Yeah,
This
thoughts.
card, not great. I'd rather just play Fire the Cannons. Because Fire the Cannons also just immediately goes into the discard. The fact that you
True.
have to discard a card makes him so awkward when you draw him late.
Yeah.
You only want him as your turn one, and you basically don't want him at any other time.
Pretty bad.
I think he's pretty bad.
I'll go with pretty bad. Although I know that there's a lot of cards now, maybe more infinity format than anything that benefit from having an empty hand.
Yeah, but
But
I'm not sure.
I'm still remaining pretty bad. Yeah.
Launchpad.
Launchpad. 2-drop uninkable 2/3 quests for 1 with the ability tap, draw a card, then choose and discard a card unless you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play.
Which you probably would, because you'd play the one drop. This card is
Yeah, one
still.
drop this on 2, and then you can tap them and draw a card.
And you haven't done anything for the first 2 turns of the game.
Uh, so this is pretty bad.
Is he unplayable?
He draws cards.
I think he just draw. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
because
He
at
unlimitedly
minimum
draws
you're
cards.
filtering. Yeah,
Okay.
So him with like the cards that ready your characters, a la Lilo, a la Goofy, a la Raya.
Okay.
He's
GBR.
unlimited.
Well, you're probably playing him in a mostly Darkwing Duck deck, which is that red or is that blue? Is it
It's
both?
Well,
steel.
there's
It's
Dark Wings
steel
are in steel. Yeah.
and blue,
Oh, is it? It's Negaduck that's in.
red.
Red.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Donald Duck. I love the art
5-drop
on this card.
inkable 4/6 quests for 2. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. He's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. I would rather
If you're
play
running
him
a
over
5-drop,
Benja in like
uh,
a blue steel list though.
Mm,
or Pluto. I think I'd rather play him over
I was gonna
Pluto.
say Pluto.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know.
Pluto's 5-drop, isn't he?
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
5-drop. He does have that secondary ability though, which is relevant, but this is on play. You do it instead of Pluto's, which is on play of another steel character. Um,
I feel like if Pluto didn't exist, I would like this more. But I think just Pluto's secondary abilities are just too good.
yeah, I guess that's fair. Pretty bad? Or not terrible? I feel like it's not terrible.
I would say not terrible.
Not terrible. I like it. I just love the art.
Chief.
3-drop inkable, 2/5, quest for 1. With the ability tap this character. If an opposing character was banished in a challenge this turn, draw a card.
I like this more than the launchpad, personally. I think I'm I'm not sure how I feel about it. I always felt like playing Purple Steel, I always wanted a 3-drop with 5 health. We do have that now, technically, with that other Challenger one. But this one could draw a card, which is interesting. I like it. I think it's not terrible.
I'd say pretty bad.
I think that's
Just
I
fair.
would
because
all.
there's
I would have to agree
too
on pretty
much.
bad. I just think the fact that it's a tap ability, so you're not getting to it at least until turn 4.
Yeah, okay. I can see it.
A
But, like,
turn
I guess the
4.
thought is, like, 1-drop Calhoun, this card,
You're also counting on them to
Genie.
tap a character for you to
I mean,
challenge.
if they're not tapping
Yeah,
their characters, though, Purple Steel's probably okay with that. Because then they'll tap it down with Elsa. I don't know. No, no, no. I get why you guys have it in pretty bad. I would like how Ivan wouldn't be surprised if the other card made a list. I wouldn't be surprised if this card made a list.
that's fair.
Amos Slade.
4-drop uninkable, 6/4, quest for 1 with alert.
6-4 alert is kind of crazy.
I mean, it's still just
Lexington just,
it just dies to Lexington. Yeah,
or I was gonna say Lexington is just better than this, though.
yeah,
Are
because
you really playing this side by side with Lexington?
Um,
Not really.
yeah, I think it's competing with too many cards. I think it's not terrible. 6-4 alert is
Thunderbolt.
still crazy. Yeah, Thunderbolt, Lexington, Let It Go, World's Greatest. Um, but
Giant
like,
I
Cobra.
feel like Let It Go doesn't count because that's just everything.
yeah.
Yeah, let it go doesn't count.
I don't know. I still think it's not terrible. I can see pretty bad. The uninkableness could bring it down to pretty bad.
Yeah,
He's not evasive, so it's not like that four
it's not getting near
willpower is staying
Gumball.
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
like I don't know. Elsa, like he swings into an Elsa. I don't know. Okay, next one. Mick Horn.
5-drop inkable, 6/5, quest for 1, bodyguard. In sealed, that's pretty dang crazy.
Okay, this is a core constructed tier list.
I would say pretty bad myself.
I would say pretty bad
I
then.
would also say pretty bad.
I'm still curious if someone can make a bodyguard deck, though.
I am
Oh yeah,
with the Chief
Amber
Bogo.
Steel. Amber Steel
Yeah.
bodyguards,
Yes,
Chief Logo.
sir. All right. I brought this card up on the pod because I thought it was
3-drop
interesting.
inkable, Duke Weaselton. 3/3, quest for 1. When this character is banished, you may play a character with cost 2 or less for free. I do like this card. I think it's not terrible.
I think it's not terrible. I would not be surprised if it made a purple seal list. Maybe. I'd probably be a little surprised. It's not
Or an
terrible.
aggro deck, maybe.
Aggro
Yeah,
deck is what I was thinking too.
Amber Seal probably pretty good.
Yeah. Next,
I like him.
Yeah, he's interesting. Li Shang Shift.
7-drop inkable, 9/5, quest for 2, shift 4.
Captain.
That's a crazy card to be having out on turn 4. That's a crazy card to have on turn 4.
Is
But
it
once
good
again,
enough?
world's greatest.
I feel like we've gotten to a point in the game where the extremes of the stats don't matter. So, like, if this card was a 20 and a 5,
It
I'd be
still
like,
wouldn't matter.
okay.
Yeah,
I'd
because
be like,
you're more worried about the abilities on cards now at this point.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean the breakpoint between like 4 and 5 in its toughness is bigger than the breakpoint of 100 attack and 9.
Yeah.
right. Like, this is gonna, banish something when it attacks. Great. It's more of like, how many things can it banish before I banish it back? And this, like, 3 attack with a Cheshire takes this out.
Yeah. Not terrible. It has a great. It's like a great stat line.
Yeah.
I and it shifts on
I'd
4.
I'd agree.
Nani.
2-drop Inkable. 1/4, quest for 1 with the ability. While this character has no damage, she gets +1.
Um,
Lore.
Oh, snap. This is the first time I'm seeing this card. That's
really?
pretty good.
It's an Amber
I think
Seal.
I think it's pretty good also. That's an Amber Steel aggro piece, and that's nice.
Yeah, it
I like
is.
it. I like it. Oh, where'd
A
she go?
1 for the quest for 2 Daisy, then this.
It's
I'm
like
tired of dealing with
it's
these
like
things.
the the purple card, the Timothy
Rob.
Mouse or whatever.
Oh yeah, but
But this
this
is
is
like
you gotta
on
have an mix between
play,
them.
this gets to.
Yeah, they have to deal with it in Nickets too.
Jesus.
Has a
Yeah,
home,
that's pretty good. That's almost staple.
but it's
If
not going in all of the Amber decks, or in all of the Steel decks.
no,
Sorry,
I'd say has a home.
it's
I'm
going
not.
in aggro.
It's going in one aggro deck probably.
Yeah,
Stitch.
I love this card. 2-drop Inkable, 3/2, quest for 1. While you have a character named Lilo in play, this character gets Challenger 3, making him a 6/2.
This character is swinging for 8 if you play the 3-drop Lilo that came out
Yeah.
2 sets ago.
Yep.
I I don't know though. I'm not sure about
This
this
is
card.
like
I think
between
it's a
for me,
not
it's
terrible card.
between. I was gonna say between not terrible and has a home because it does
Oh no, it's a
synergize
Nazi.
with Lilo's and Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I'd agree with that. 3/2 2-drop is still not bad. Like if you just have to
yeah,
deal with that. All right, Doctor.
Amstaval. 8-drop Inkable 5/5, quest for 2. For each alien character card in your discard, you pay 1 less to play this character. When you play this character, chosen opposing character can't challenge during their next turn. This is pretty bad.
It's an alien aggro card.
mm, probably maybe like an Alien tempo or mid range.
Yeah.
It's in. So I was thinking. Oh wait, no. I keep thinking Pudge is an alien. He's just a deity, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, I can see pretty then.
I would put it in not terrible.
What did you say, Ben?
Pretty bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if it made a list.
John Silver alien locations. Could be good.
Angela.
3-drop Inkable 2/3, quest for 1. When you play this character, you may give a chosen character Challenger 2 and Resist 2 until the start of your next turn. Secondary ability, which is a extremely good ability, your gargoyle characters lose the Stone by Day ability.
I I might have to try this card in Purple Steel. I'm not sure.
I think it's not terrible. I don't think it's the greatest card, but Lexington doesn't get stuck and
Demona
Demona
doesn't get
doesn't get
stuck.
stuck.
Yeah, I'm just
I
not.
like it.
I'm not sure. Challenger 2 and Resist 2 though. That's that's pretty nice.
Like Crab. I would personally put it under
As a
either has a
home.
home or not terrible.
I
Uh,
said not terrible, so
I
your call, Elijah.
oh no. I think it would only see play in a Purple Steel deck. Maybe. It's not terrible.
Not terrible. All right.
Darkwing Duck.
5-drop inkable 4/5, quests for 2 with Challenger 2, and the ability during your turn whenever an item is banished, this character gains resist 1 until the start of your next turn.
Not
Structure deck
terrible.
fodder.
Pretty bad.
It's. I mean, isn't this the same stats as that Demona? Isn't she a 4/5 with Challenger? Or she's a 4/6?
No, she's a 4-drop,
She's a
4/6.
4-drop 4/6. Stone by
Yeah.
Day ability.
Challenger 2.
But I
I
guess
would
this
put
does
this
get resist,
in.
so if an item was banished, he's a 6/6 when he's challenging. I
I
don't
still
know.
think this is like a structure deck card, so
It's
it's
Yeah.
pretty
pretty bad.
bad.
GG?
Next. GG. 3-drop inkable 2/4 with alert, and while this character has no damage, she gets +2.
More
I mean, it's
evasive hate.
yeah,
Just
it's
not
not
playing this card
terrible.
over Lexington.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I
it.
see where you're coming from because of all the, horsemen and the bow and the
Just the fact that Lexington swings back for 4.
yeah.
I think your
If
S
we're
is
gonna
going to take
play
4
another
instead of 2.
3-drop, it's probably gonna be, you know, Ghost Serpent, I think was his name. Ghost Cobra.
Just Giant Cobra?
Giant Cobra?
Is it Giant Cobra? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was either that or freaking Genie, 3/4 Genie that has
True.
evasive
Yeah.
on your turn.
Yeah, no, this is pretty
So
bad then.
Yeah.
on the surface, I really like this one, but
Actually, I
there's
think
just
not
other cards
terrible.
better.
Yeah, I think she's just unfortunately pushed out by too many cards. I think she's
Yeah,
not terrible, though. Grand Councilwoman.
4-drop uninkable. 3/5 quests for 3.
This in an aggro deck? That seems okay.
Um,
Also, love this art, by the way.
yeah, I love the art too. This is an okay card. I think it's pretty bad to be honest.
You're
Being
the
4
aggro
cost
player, so
uninkable. Yeah. If she was a 4/5, then I would like her a lot better.
I guess.
I
I
would say
don't know
not
how
terrible.
relevant it is. I'm also going to say not terrible. And, oh my, Angel.
Angel's a 4-drop inkable 3/3. With the first ability, while you have no cards in your hand, this character gains resist 2. And second ability, once during your turn, you may choose and discard a card to deal 2 damage to chosen character.
Not terrible. We're pretty bad.
I would also say not terrible.
That's exactly where I was going to put it.
Unfortunately,
She's a cannons on a body.
she makes every single card in your hand possibly cannons.
Yeah, in a Willow format, Grandmother Willow.
Yeah, but she comes out on 4. She's just a 3/3.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. Darkwing Duck.
7-drop inkable 6/8 quests for 2 shift 5. First ability is during your turn, whenever an item is banished, you may pay 1 to deal 2 damage to chosen character. And the second ability is this character can challenge ready villain characters.
This is slightly better than all of the other Darkwing Duck cards.
It's not terrible at best.
I think it's
I like him.
I think it's not terrible because there's this
I like him because
item.
he's got. Go ahead.
There's this item that gives every opposing character the villain classification, so he can just challenge ready characters. And then
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of cards in the game right now that are just villains that he can challenge. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think it's not terrible. I wouldn't go higher, but specifically because we have all of the Darkwing Duck cards down here.
I I am. I would put him over not terrible, honestly.
Would you put him
I
in
think
has a
he has a
home
home.
in Blue Steel?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Blue Steel. You're top decking anyways. You might as well put out a nice 6/8 card.
Yeah,
that can now challenge their
It
ready
takes out
characters.
their Hades.
yeah, yeah. I can see it having home.
Those are solid stats, man. The first ability with the whole item thing isn't necessarily relevant, unless, of course, for some reason you're ink. What's the one item that gives your guys a alert? Is
Um,
it Inkcaster?
no, Ink
Ink
Runner.
Runner.
Ink Runner. Like if for some reason you're
You,
going that route, sure. But I think
but you,
purely as a 6/8
that
and a
item
blue
doesn't
steel
banish
deck,
itself though.
right? I'm just saying, like if you're playing like the Bell version of it or some silliness, or you're running the 4 drop that can destroy items to gain a lore. I don't know,
I think the
something.
more you build around this card, the worse it will be. But
Right, the
the
first ability, but just
yeah, the
six
fact
eight.
that hmm, I think it's not terrible.
I think he'll see play in blue steel.
Ben,
I said not terrible.
all right. Next card, John Smith.
5 drop uninkable, 3/6 quest for 2 bodyguard, and with the ability opponents must choose this character for actions and abilities if able.
This card's unplayable.
I don't think it's
Ben,
unplayable. I I think it's not terrible. Going upwards too.
No shot.
I
Oh
also
my!
think it's this might have a home or is not terrible.
This
Okay, so let me
card,
explain why.
sure.
I'm not saying times 4,
Yeah.
but maybe as a times 2, turning off your opponent's abilities to self heal or give themselves abilities. Like there's so many cards that are beneficial that all of a sudden they have to target John Smith, aka you turn them off, and they have to deal with John Smith. So like anything that says I'm gonna draw a card if I heal this character, or draw a card, I don't know. It just helps turn off certain things, which I kind of like.
But if it helps turn
It's
him
a
off,
mind game.
it's a 3/6 bodyguard. I'm killing this. I am kill. You're not playing it as a bodyguard either. Like, because you
It
don't want
depends on
them
the
to run
matchup.
into this. Like, if it depends on the matchup, I'm just killing this. A 5 drop on Inkable? Let this be stuck in your hand, please. I
That's why I say it's a possibly a times 2, but
Yeah.
it's again, I'm just giving my 2 cents on
There's
this. I get your
no
what you're saying.
shot. If you guys both say has a home and this card ends up in has a home on our tier list,
I said not terrible.
okay.
I'll give it not terrible,
I'm
just
I'm
to
giving it
give
I'm giving it unplayable so it evens out at not terrible. This card is trash. Grace Tranart though, shout out.
It's not trash.
it.
Judy Hopps, two oh
Two drop inkable 2/2 quest for 1. If this is your first turn and it's our underdog. And resist 1. I think this card is trash.
The only thing is though that she is a shift target for the other ones. And she's a detective. So I think that automatically bumps her up.
Yeah.
Because I think this will automatically go into Detective Blue Steel, but that's not really a thing.
The
No,
next card
I think
is
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, fair. Lilo.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Two
I
drop inkable 1/2 quest for 2. During each opponent's turn, the first time this character would take damage, she takes no damage instead.
I
Staple.
love this
Staple.
art so much.
This is a staple.
It,
I don't agree with Ben.
I also don't agree with Ben.
That's crazy.
Um,
I'm putting it at meta defining.
I actually, yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's because of her
all right,
ability. Taking
Look, look,
damage.
look, 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 look.
go ahead. In aggro, by the way, let me just further explain
Aggro.
where
In
Yeah,
she's going to
it's
be meta
once
defining.
again, once again,
Go ahead.
one aggro deck. Amber Steel.
no. If you played blue steel aggro, you could play this.
Who the hell is playing blue steel aggro? I just want to
We
see
just
that.
talked about it could come back.
No, Ivan said there has been sporadically blue steel aggro lists that have come up. They have not done well
Fine.
anywhere.
I'm making blue steel aggro tomorrow.
Are you? Okay.
They
Yeah.
Let me know how you do.
no Blue Steel will randomly win set champs. If you look at the statistics, they have in
Sure,
the past
if you
sporadically
throw
won set
aggro at a
champs.
wall 100 times, one of the aggro decks is gonna stick. This card this card has a home. It is
No,
no lower
it's a
than
staple.
has a home. This card can reach staple. I do not
It
think
or
this card is
it
meta
already did.
defining.
Is Nala meta defining?
No.
Okay. Because
Nala.
when Nala first came out as a 0/2 that quest for 3 if she has no damage, that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know what you're
yeah.
saying.
She was in Amber Steel and you had to deal with her. There was no getting around her. You have to deal with her.
I
I think
know
this will be a card like that. This needs to
I
be,
know hold on my
mind you,
headphones
no
unplugged
mean
again. I really
malicious and
gotta stop with
scary,
this.
Yeah,
no
no inter
Cheshire Cat.
I
Yep.
know they just changed the ruling to mean that whenever damage is moved to her, it also counts as her taking damage, so she would take no damage.
Yeah, but you could support this with Rapunzel and then it can't be.
It can't be damaged twice. I get it,
Mhm.
but then you're playing like I just think nah. I look. I get it. I get it.
I'll
It has
concede
home.
staple.
It has a home, and then
Staple.
it will go staple. I think you'll see this in one deck.
That's all it needs to be. We're not exactly seeing Prince Philip in, green blue, or not green blue, green red or something like that. I'm just saying,
Oh my
like,
god, he would go in green red
all
though.
it
Are you
needs is
joking?
one. I'm sorry. Just, as an example, all you need to do is have
Yeah, I
one
get what
card
you're
be really
saying.
good in one deck,
Yeah.
and that'll define the meta,
I think this bodyguard
or warp the meta, I guess.
does more across multiple colors than this card does.
No.
Anyway,
All right, let's move on.
that's my Lilo opinion. Maybe we'll keep going with the controversial cards. Keep the ancient ways.
You drop inkable action song. Opponents can't play actions or items until the start of your next turn. Uh, I'm on the not terrible train for this one.
Um, yeah, I think same. It doesn't draw a card. If it drew a card, this card would be nice. But it's taking a card out of my hand. It's not putting a body on board. I'm not playing this over Pete.
That one. That one right there. It doesn't put a body on the board and it doesn't draw a card. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's good. It's oppressive because Pete's oppressive, but it doesn't like stick. So I could see people using this with like Sonic, Sonic Warrior, Ariel, or other song decks.
Well, guys, Pete is not oppressive. He's anti-oppressive. Just saying. Next card.
Okay.
The Terror that flaps in the night.
You drop inkable action, deal 2 damage to chosen opposing character. If you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play, deal 3 instead.
So it's fire the cannons or smash. And
Yeah,
it cuts right in between the two of them and is a 2-drop inkable.
Not terrible.
I think it's not terrible as well.
Um, I think it's pretty
I'm on
good.
the I'm on the cusp of pretty bad, but I think in a Darkwing Duck deck it could be good.
They reprinted Fire the Cannons. I just don't know. I guess. But all of our Darkwing Duck cards are down here.
I think this is
It's
better
true.
than those cards, though.
You could technically run this without Darkwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not terrible. Let's get dangerous.
4-drop Inkable Action Song. Each player shuffles their deck and then reveals the top card. Each player who reveals a character card may play that character for free. Otherwise, put the revealed card on the bottom of the player's deck.
This is a really funny card.
I like just the card in general, not like
I
talking
just
about its
love
playability at all.
the high rolly of this card. Like, I'm putting 2 of this in an all character deck and letting it ride.
You love your all character decks, though.
You
Yeah.
know I love it.
I just
Just as a fun.
I don't know anymore, man. Like they could be hitting some gas
They could
off
also
the
hit an
top.
action.
Yeah, they could also hit an action, but so could you. Unless you're playing an all character deck, which
Yep,
you're
going to.
playing a steel all character deck. The only time we ever did that was when Mufasa was out.
My goat.
And I'm not playing
Invited
yellow
to the
steel
ball.
with Simba. Yeah, but then there's more actions. Like,
No, I'm saying like the old character
Hmm.
yeah,
decks
yeah, yeah.
ran invited to the ball.
Um,
It's
yeah,
not terrible.
I
I
think it's
think
pretty
this
bad.
card is. I think this card is pretty bad, but one of those cards that even if it's pretty bad, you would still want to play with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
what can this do
Yeah,
with power line? What can this do with
this card ain't
blue
doing
steel?
anything with
Like,
Powerline.
where's it
Too
going?
many too many actions.
Sonic Warrior? I don't know.
Sonic Warrior, maybe. I'm not sure. Because the Sonic Warrior trigger goes in the bag after this resolves and after they play their character, sure. The issue is if you hit Hades off the top, your Hades triggers before their oh wait, no, that's not how that would work. Your Hades would play, trigger would go in the bag, their character would play, that trigger would go in the bag, then your Hades resolves first.
Yes.
Okay. So interesting, I guess. I think it's still pretty bad. Oops.
Pretty bad, but fun.
Yeah. Winterspell.
1-drop Inkable Action. Chosen location eggers can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. Draw a card.
It says draw a card on it. So it's
Yeah,
just pretty bad.
not terrible.
Oh.
What? Pretty bad.
I thought that was not terrible. If it says draw a card.
What do you think of it?
It, it's at minimum a cantrip. So it can't be pretty bad, in my opinion.
We have plenty of cards
Uh,
here that draw a card that are pretty bad.
yeah, but they don't just straight up say draw a card on an inkable card.
I mean, this one does.
Which one?
Colors of the Wind.
Well, that's a pretty bad card, that's why.
So this is also a pretty bad
No,
card. Its ability has zero effect. A good chunk of the time.
chosen location of yours can't be challenged. I'm just saying, man. That especially that one where that it gets +1 lore and +1.
Sure, I'm not playing this over Develop Your Brain. I'm not playing this over most one-drops, actually. Except
All right,
maybe Blue Seal. I think it's pretty bad. You guys both say not terrible?
Marquise. Marquise, show this man. I'm
Marquise,
putting it with
if you
not
put this in your
terrible.
deck, I'm never going to Syracuse again.
Careful.
Nearly indestructible.
1-drop Inkable Action. Chosen character yours gains resist 2 until the start of your next turn. Pretty bad.
This card's unplayable.
I'd say pretty bad.
Okay. I want to go look at how many cards I said were unplayable after this recording. Infra Pink Ultra Scan Specs.
1-drop Inkable Item. When you play this item, draw a card, then choose and discard a card, and then banish this item. Chosen character gains alert this turn.
This card I like more than the one that just drew a card. I like this card a lot. For an item deck. I'd say not terrible.
Yeah, I'd agree.
If you have this card and not terrible, this
Not
cannot be
terrible.
lower than not terrible.
I like filtering.
The Thunder Quack.
3-drop inkable item. All opposing characters gain villain classification. Tap this card. If a character was banished in a challenge this turn, gain a lore. This goes hand in hand with that Darkwing.
Where is that Darkwing?
Not terrible.
Then this card's not terrible.
Yeah.
I think it gains a lore pretty often. I don't know. I think you could argue this card's pretty bad, but
Containment
Containment
unit.
Unit.
2-drop uninkable item. When you play this item, choose a character they cannot challenge or quest while this item is in play. At the start of your turn, choose and discard a card or banish this item.
This is unplayable.
Yeah.
That character can still sing a song. And you have to keep discarding a card? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I agree that it's unplayable right now. I'm curious to see if there's going to be cards that come out that take advantage of an empty hand.
Maybe. I'm not sure, though. I'm also
They
not sure this
hinted
card's
at
going to
it
be
with
good at all.
Tiana.
They hinted at it with Tiana. Tiana never saw play. They hinted at it with Piglet. Piglet never saw play. They hinted at it with this Angel. I don't think Angel's going to see that much play. The only difference between Angel and those other cards is that she's inkable.
And she has a second ability.
Yeah. So she had to do a lot before that kind of
No,
ability ever became
I'm
playable.
not saying it's good. I'm just
No.
saying, like,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
curious if there's something that comes
Yeah.
out.
This card's unplayable currently.
Yeah, currently.
Last card. Darkwing Tower.
4-drop inkable location. 1 cost move. 8 willpower. 1 lore. And during your turn, whenever an opposing villain character is banished, you may ready a character here. If you do, they can't quest. So with Darkwing and just wipe their board.
It's like the Scar from a while back.
Yep. Set 2? Set 1?
Definitely not set 1. I don't know. I just know it's on playing red blue for a little. I like this card. There's
I
a
was gonna say,
lot that
like,
needs
at
to go right
minimum,
though,
it's a location with 8 willpower.
Yeah.
and with a lore automatically on it. I think not terrible is probably fine
Right.
for it.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right,
There it is.
there it is, the whole thing. But
So one thing I wanted to recap a little bit.
yeah,
Um, from this, we had a couple of challenges of what decks we're gonna build. So I have to build the what's that green item card?
Oh,
oh
the
yes. Where is it?
de-evolution or the evolution something.
Yeah. What?
Evolution Chamber or something like
Oh
that.
my God. Does anybody
So I
know the
have to
number?
build
I
that
can look
deck.
at it real quick.
Let's see.
Looks like Ben's looking it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
he
anyways,
is.
I'm building that deck.
Yeah, keep talking.
Ben's building blue
Retro evolution
steel.
device.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm
So
building blue steel aggro.
yes. And then
I'm also
Eli,
building.
what are we gonna have you build?
Yeah.
What am I gonna build? Bro, you know what I'm building.
What were you
I'm building all of
what
the
were you
Onodons.
high on that we disagreed with you on?
And you disagreed with me on? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I would say that the decks I'm looking forward to, besides like testing Anna and trying to break her, and testing Powerline and trying to break that, like the actual cards, like I'm a purple steel player, so I think I'm pretty excited for like, I think maybe I was a little down on her. I think Isis is super interesting. Don't clip that, please. Um, I don't know. A lot of these like middle cards that are possibly good in purple steel are super interesting. I'm gonna keep cooking with that deck. I don't know. It's like my personality at this point. All right. It was a good
All right.
recording. It was a great time. Love doing this with
Adios.
you guys. Goodbye, everyone.